Hello everyone, we're back with Star Force 1. I already see a question about the wave scanner. We'll get into that. Raze is back as well, and so is Chaotic. Say something. Andrish.
Hello everyone, I am rejoining the stream. I am back. Hope you are all doing fantastic today.
Also, Chaotic, you say a thing, I cut you off and I feel bad.
I love you. Say it back right now. Don't leave.
I love you.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. This is Star Force 1. It's using the wave scanner. We'll get into what that is, and also using real life brothers. So, yeah, I'll do a countdown on go. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so the wave scanner is a real-life peripheral that you can use with your DS, and you can slide in real cards, kind of like the Battleship Gate that they were using for 4.5. You can use that like in battle, and it'll instantly give you those cards with power-up versions. They're also using real life brothers, which gives you a bunch of upgrades. We'll get into that later.
Eurasia, just a quick comment. Your mic is currently not being sent through stream, so they can't hear you. Might need to fix something.
Okay, it should be good now.
Okay. Hopefully it is.
It's good. It's good. Thank you.
Hey everyone, it's Eurasia. They're here now.
Okay, it's just various problems.
It's fine. You got this. This is gonna be a way better run.
It's just the tutorial stuff. You need to input a bunch of stuff because Luna won't leave you the hell alone. She gets sad about it. And continues to be sad about other things as well.
Introducing the concepts of this game, such as the brother band system, as well as the fact that you can set a message for your friends that you set in the game, as well as your secret, because the whole point is you have to have a secret that you only tell your true friends.
Your true friends, you say?
Yes. Only your true friends are your brothers.
First things first, I'm trying to get my power-ups.
Ah, yes.
Might get a lot of this guy cheating.
Eurasia is enabling his hacks real quick. Just give him a moment.
And now it's
Wait.
time for some brothers.
Did you not level up this wave scanner?
I did not.
Coward.
No, I gotta do all this manually. It's a pain.
Speaking of wave scanner, Soy Boy, if you're in here, I sold you one. Winner runs.
Okay, hopefully nobody said anything to me. My cat just jumps at me with such force, it knocks my headset off of my face. And really hurt, but I'm back now.
Leave it to Fat Kid to have something weird happen with his cat.
Or my mum's cat. I
Yes.
don't like this cat. He also farted in my room again.
Oh my god. I was gonna ask too.
Hey everyone.
So Wave Scanner is it was only sold in Japan, right? Just a Japanese exclusive peripheral, essentially, for
Plugs
the
into
DS.
plugs into the microphone, not microphone, headphone port thing.
Yeah, they're pretty cheap actually. Way cheaper than buying the battle chip kit. Because I got mine for, I believe, $8, including shipping it from Japan.
So yeah, right now, Jays is just setting up all of his real-life brothers that he'll be using, which will... basically, you have to battle them first, and once you battle them, you can choose to set them as a brother band. I am not dying, don't worry.
It sounds like you are. You okay over there, friend?
Something started getting caught in my throat as I was speaking, and I was trying to finish my sentence before I cleared it.
It's fine, mid. It's Star Force. Who's buying Star Force merchandise?
Controlling 2DSs is a real pain.
The wave scanner, I believe, only works with Star Force 1, and what it does is it gives you a bunch of extra effects, such as extra HP. As you can see, he's just started the game, but he already has 710 max HP. He already has fast barrier, probably a bunch of other such abilities. I know that one of the really late abilities you can get, if you've leveled up your wave scanner a lot, is super armor, which would be insanely useful. So you get all these abilities, as well as you also can choose to scan certain cards in order to buff other cards that you draw in a fight in certain ways. Or turn them, I shouldn't say buff, you turn them into like some upgraded version. I believe that's how it works.
Star Force stan kids are growing up and getting loud.
Yeah, all three of them.
Hey,
Don't worry, you included.
my brothers are strong, okay? We may be small in number, but we are strong.
Okay, as you see, everyone is on air. This is something that they did not bring back. Being on air means whatever cards they have in their folders powers up the cards in my folder. Alright, now I just gotta put these back real fast.
Yeah, what's in their folders?
You'll find out.
You can't just cut up. You can't just do that.
You just said whatever cards are in their folders and then nothing else. Find out later.
You wanna
boys.
finish?
We'll find it out later. I agree, Star Force 1 does have the best narrative.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, but basically whatever cards they have in their folder, like at the moment, you have like spreader, invis, barrier, all those stuff will get powered up. Well, not barrier, but it's just much easier to show in battle.
Okay, I got the levels up. The level for wave scanners. So at level 10 you get attack plus 1, 20 attack plus 2 plus and rapid plus 1, 30 you get an additional charge 1. Level 40 custom plus 1 first barrier, 50 mega plus 1 float shoes, 60 float shoes, and everything else gets upgraded. I think from level 70 onwards you just get everything else upgraded with the addition of super armor.
If you look closely at my
Oh yes, forgot.
If you look closely at my cards, this says share star at the bottom. That basically shows how many brothers are connected on air, and it increases my cards by that amount. It's similar. It's basically the star system in later games.
The Star System was only Star Force 2, right?
No, it's in Star Force 3 also. If I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure, right?
The what system?
The Star System, that was...
You mean like the wave command codes? Or
I
what
thought they
star?
meant the stars powering up the card. I don't know.
Oh, you're talking about those star cards.
I
Yeah,
thought
that's
so.
only Star Force 2.
Yeah.
Wait, that's a really buff heat ball.
Yep, and check out that sword.
That's a really buff sword. That's a really buff cannon. Why is everything like... Okay, it's not double
on air.
damage.
Yeah, that's just what the on-air thing does, and
Yeah.
the wave scanner just compounds that by also almost doubling everything's damage.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why do you have essentially Tribe King?
It gets even better. Like the spreader card, it makes the damage times 5. So imagine
Yep.
30 times 5 times 3.
I've seen how strong the air spread card gets.
Attack stars you get after playing PvP. Oh, you know.
Of course you'd use that GIF, fat kid.
I haven't used it yet, surprisingly.
You haven't?
No, I looked through to make sure I didn't copy any GIFs. They're all still new.
Heck yeah.
The most surprising one was not
Getting-
using squirrel image.
Getting smacked by that.
They deserve it.
That's honestly probably my favorite stuff was related to such a good one.
Yeah, I got the DS's somewhere down there. Like, they're nearby, but yeah.
Man, wouldn't it be a shame if they all discharged?
Your mic's doing a weird staticky thing every so often, by the way, Kels.
I'll take that over robot voice.
I mean, yeah, that is better. Well, arguably, robot voice is funnier.
You leave me alone.
So right now, in Star Force 1 story, Omegasys wants Geo to check out everyone's personal information because he's bored. And then Geo decides to do that after a lot of arguing. So that's what is currently happening.
This is why you all should have two-factor authentication on your personal information. What exactly happened to all the jammers after this game?
Alright, just disappeared.
Here comes the big one. No, didn't scan properly? Hold on. No? Oh, snap, that's what happened. Crud, give me a sec. Ah, that's not good. There we go.
Wow, imagine having a Leo card.
Who killed the jammers? Me!
Scanner thing is really finicky, isn't it? Yeah. Kinda.
Well, in my case, it was because I didn't realize that the connection actually fell out. So that was my fault.
With the wave scanner, it's also pretty finicky about how fast you scan them and how clean the contacts, or not contacts, but how, you know, how well it can read it.
That is true also.
Oh, Rish, because I'm not going to type yes.
Thanks.
It's amazing graphically. This game keeps the Battle Network feeling, but it looks better than Battle Network, which is cool. And I'm holding B when I shouldn't.
I mean, it is a DS game. Yeah, this looks great, sounds great, has amazing music. Star Force is like the whole series. Like, best soundtrack on DS, in my opinion.
Well, on the whole DS, can't agree with that.
Yeah. Well, that's what I think. Personally. Like Star Force 3 has my favorite soundtrack on the DS by a mile.
Oh yeah, Star Force 3 has a great soundtrack. Hey, really good.
Rivals Unite, Ghost Satella Police.
Stellar Police, Crimson
So-
Dragon.
The
Yep.
red Joker theme.
So good.
And obviously just the Star Force main theme. It's a really impressive how they managed to fit so many things without having it feel like space and still fit in with feeling like Gia's downtrodden character in the first one and then getting more upbeat in the later one. It feels really weird having brothers just all show up as Gio's face in this game.
He's pretty lonely, so
Definitely works better in Star Force 2. Also, the fact that you can have brothers from the start of the game completely makes sense in terms of just game design, because it'd be annoying otherwise. It kind of destroys the story.
What do you mean? You mean Gio isn't emo and has 3, friends already and shouldn't have any problems whatsoever?
Yeah, kinda. Oh yeah, somebody asked if the HP increases affect run rate, but they don't, right?
It's base HP, not
Yeah.
bonus HP.
Yes, HP from brothers does not impact your run rates. Strictly HP after, ignoring all brother bands, which basically means anything you get from HP memories.
dude, if only the wave scanner HP actually mattered for running away.
I think, I guess wave scanner is slightly different. Interesting.
Dun, dun. Oh yeah, cards. The cards that I get from brothers are not boosted by the on air.
Card layering is an interesting mechanic that kind of balances out having side select at all times. But yes, it is a very annoying mechanic when it, impacts your game plan every single time.
I don't know why I feel that so much. I hate card layering though. It's objectively a good mechanic, but I think I hate it.
Yeah, same here. I hate
Character
it.
development.
No,
I hate it when giant cards are covering everything.
it's so relatable. The mechanic is good. I understand why they implemented it, but I hate it.
Yeah, it's I understand it. It's good. It's just annoying every time I see it.
Because it hurts my soul when I can't select my Giga card.
Yeah, I do like the mechanic though. In Star Wars 3.
Wow, I'm actually getting some good run rates. I ran away from all of them so far.
Yeah.
Hopefully this is making up for the 4.5 debacle. Makes me wonder, who the heck makes a bull riding security system? Oddest security system ever.
Fun fact about these comps. So there's some interesting things you can do to keep your encounter rate very low in these comps. The first thing you can do is you can actually pulse out and back in very quickly in Area 1. It's actually faster to do so ignoring the fact that it resets your step counter back to 0 for the first few keys that you need to grab. On top of that, when you get knocked off the bull, it does a map change to reset the bull's location, I assume. But this results in it resetting your step counter to 0. So if you manage to go a pretty far away and not get an encounter, and then you step on a bull, it's typically faster to actually get knocked off the bull, take the damage, and just get back on. It's a very cool little mechanic.
I'm learning something new every day.
Been learning a lot about Star Force 1's encounter rates and RNG recently, so...
I just like telling people that are having trouble with it, they can literally just keep the stylus on the touchscreen and just keep rotating it.
Yeah. Just make circles with your stylus.
Yeah.
You'll hit them all.
Yo, running away from everything today.
Damn, I don't remember any of this comp scenario. It's the first one. What do you mean?
That's a big ring.
I'm surprised I got one so early.
Very dead ring now.
Whenever a big buyer shows up, unless you have Card Finder equipped, you're always guaranteed to get Zenny from the encounter. You usually get more Zenny than you normally would from a standard fight in that area. But
Yeah, in
Hey guys, watch this.
uh-oh.
Oh,
Tell me what to do.
Oh, this air spread is just going to destroy him.
There you go.
Poor soul.
Didn't even need sticky rain.
Friendly reminder. I love thinking about it. Friendly reminder that there is a task of Star Force 1
No.
that goes only up through Taurus Fire and doesn't even draw Sticky Rain 3 on the fight, despite the fact that with a Sticky Rain 3 and attack plus 10, the fight just dies.
The Taz is literally slower than RTA.
That's just sad.
It's impressive. Let's.
Now we gotta help somebody, and something that never came back.
Good. And it technically in Star Force 3?
What's
Not
that?
a signal?
The hell?
Helping thing?
Oh yeah.
Star
So,
Force 3? Is it in Star Force 3?
so the way what he's talking about is like essentially the help requests. They appear as a help button on the bottom screen when you talk to someone.
Yeah.
They show up on your little your Hunter VG,
Press
as
it
they're
with
called.
side clicks.
Yeah, it's kind of similar, but it's a little different. The help
Yeah.
signal is literally something that exists 3 times in the entire game, and then
Yeah,
it's never used
Two,
again.
two fairly close together, and then they forgot and used it at the very end of the game.
It's like, oh yeah, we have this mechanic.
It's so
Wow, that was a
bizarre.
fast encounter.
Like they came up for an idea for a mechanic and then didn't know how to use it and put it in the game anyway. Kinda
Also,
weird.
like, it's kind of supposed to be a hot-cold type of thing, where it's like, oh, you know, if you're closer, then it like shows you that you're getting close to where the signal's coming from. But the last one is just kind of still. You just have to know where it is.
Oh no! The second one is definitely like that. The second one's actually hilarious.
Oh, okay, actually.
Help signal is going out because Sonia is trying to keep hidden.
Just hiding behind the truck.
And
Or the
Sonia, yeah, the train. And then Sonia, while trying to keep hidden, sends out a help signal for somebody to help her.
Look, she's not very smart.
It's very bizarre.
Yes,
yeah,
let
thank
me-
you for the sub, Bob.exe.
So was that D? Bob.exe?
Bob!
Bob.
Is it Bob Ross, perhaps? Hmm.
It's Bobby himself.
He's the reason why I started messing around with my chips and making new ones.
Bob Ross's NetNavi, Bob.exe. They didn't build the help signal into Star Carrier because kids kept abusing it for meaningless stuff. You mean getting my soccer ball out of the tree is not an effective means of the help signal?
Yeah, she's hiding from her manager, but she's also hiding behind a train because she doesn't want anyone else to see her because she's an idol and she'll get swamped with people. And then her manager will know where she is.
She's so well known that freaking Geo here has never heard of her.
Yeah, she's dumb.
Oh my gosh, I keep holding B. I don't have to hold B to run in this game. I keep holding B.
That is probably the most disappointing thing that I missed from learning Star Force is getting to run around and using one hand to move because I can take a drink of water or grab a snack mid-run.
Kind of like how the Pokemon games had that in mind. Like the Emerald and stuff lets you use the L button for interact as an option.
Really? L
Yeah.
button to interact? Interesting.
Yeah, you can like switch the options to L equals A, so you can use one-handed to use like the A button to interact with people.
Yeah, they have that in the new ones.
So I
Yeah.
have only played that in the DS one, so no, it
Interesting.
makes sense.
One-handed thing in Sword and Shield came in real handy when damn it, pun.
Wait, did I not?
When I was doing raids.
Wait, did I not? I'm pretty sure I checked everything. Okay. No. That's weird. I didn't see the pop-up. No. Oh, that's weird. I thought for sure that I already checked everything out, didn't I? Okay.
I didn't see what you missed.
Yeah, neither did I. Did you miss the black hole, perhaps?
I think it was that.
Yeah, it was. I think. No.
Well, no, you don't need to interact with the things on the walls. I think it had to have been the black hole. Because Geo has a text line after he finishes interacting with everything, so you're good to go. I think.
Okay, there it was. Alright, so I
Yeah.
did have it.
I'm pretty sure it was the black hole.
Yeah, it
If I had
seemed
to
like
guess.
it was black hole. You had an extra text box thing there, than usual.
Yeah, it's hard to tell because Japanese. I wasn't sure if that was the extra text box or not. No, I don't think there's a single point in the run you ever have to talk to Zach, except when you have to talk to all the students in the classroom. Which is like
Good.
twice.
Now we're in space.
Wait, what am I using my toes for now? I'm confused.
Excuse
What?
me?
Someone said to just use your toes, Rish, and I'm confused. I don't remember what he was talking about.
Ling beat around.
Oh, letting
okay.
beat around. This is my favorite way to trigger a cutscene. You need to use the visualizer.
Yeah, there's been multiple races where I've just gone around and talked to every planet and every person and wondered what's happening.
It's just not obvious unless you're like paying attention. Even I don't remember if paying attention to the story like indicates. I think it like
It doesn't
hints-
outright tell you, but it's pretty heavily implied because everyone's you're wondering why everyone's dancing, so you're supposed to imply that it's like a.
Like, maybe I should look for something. Yeah.
Maybe
See
I
if
should
someone-
don the glasses to look for a Navi. Well, not
Yeah.
Navi, but wizard.
Some type of waves impacting something.
Alright, I'm gonna need you to stop.
A foot cam?
Stop.
Yo, this run rate has been blessing me this time.
Just wish cloakers in this game weren't actually the worst thing ever. Don't know who thought they were okay. Alright, we mentioned vaguely the story, but yeah, currently there's a swan dude that's making everyone dance until they run out of oxygen and die, so we gotta stop that from happening.
Airspro's the best ship.
Easy clap. Wait, toe cipher mail would suck. It sure would.
Oh my god, entering the cipher mail with your toes? There we go, I finally didn't run. I like the song here, especially. This is probably my favorite theme.
It's okay. I like a lot of the music in Star Force 1, but I prefer the dungeon themes from 2. Even though the dungeons from 2 themselves actually suck.
The gimmick of this mission, those little things I have to shoot with a missile.
Yeah, and you would think you just flick the rocket up, but you don't. You have to slowly slide the stylus upwards.
That always gets me.
This one's fine. I just don't like hitting the ducks. I like the stars. That's a good mechanic.
Stars!
I hate what they did with Nemesis in the remake. Feels bad. Yo, thanks, Chrysos. Or however you pronounce that for the Twitch Prime.
Imagine getting subs.
That bastard is so nuts. Why does it let you Star Force from the very start as well?
So the Beastlink Gate did.
Yeah, pretty much.
I just don't care what they let you do with their peripherals.
It's pay to win, of course not.
Yeah.
I know, it's just so weird because it just doesn't make any sense in the story.
Don't worry about it.
They didn't even have to wait that long to get it.
Don't worry about it.
Quarter of the way through. Scanner probably released a while after the game. It couldn't have been that much longer because Star Force games were released kinda close to each other as well, because all Mega Man games were like on a very tight schedule. How many Star Force? Somebody mentions it's songs in Smash Bros. How many Star Force songs are in Smash Bros? Oh, it's
One.
just this one. This is a really odd choice. Why this one? Why not the main theme?
It is the title's theme.
Yeah, that's the theme that they use for Mega. That they use for Mega Man.
Okay.
It's disappointing. They could have done a lot more, but they chose the Star Force title theme.
Yeah. You would think to put like any of like the actual battle themes, but the title screen music.
Yeah, they could have had a remix of some kind.
Well, they didn't even remix it or anything?
No.
Oh, okay. Great.
I think the only ones that got a remix were the classic Mega Man ones.
As always, Classic always gets everything.
Well, yeah, he's the actual Smash character.
People also tend to forget that this game is really messed up. I actually didn't notice it until it was pointed out to me on how dark this game really is. We're putting water cards for a good reason.
I mean, the theme of this game is like everyone's life sucks. Everyone's parents are like
Trash baby.
Yeah, and a trash baby.
It's the worst storyline.
Dude, it's great, what do you mean? The best part is how every time I mention it in front of Ghosty, he starts bursting out laughing.
I don't blame him, it's so stupid. Hat's dumb backstory gives me life.
It's even dumber in the anime from what I can tell. Although, in fairness, from the stuff I've seen, you can sum up the anime with it's like the game but dumber. Yeah, no, a lot of the stories meant like a decent amount to me. Like Geo's like situation was very relatable and meant a decent amount to me. Like of you know, something causing his depression, not going to school and that kind of thing. It was pretty nice to see them try. Oh my god, dog, please. So it was pretty nice to see them try to handle a story like that in a Mega Man game.
Ducks, apparently. Dang it.
You have to get unlucky at something. At least your bus is still like stupid. Destroys everything. Yeah, I played these games when I was about 15, I think.
Oh no, I lost the on-air.
What's the what? Oh, okay. They're back.
I lost the on-air. But it's back. I brought him a little closer just in case. Great, I missed that.
I mean, Luna's story wasn't personally relatable to me, but yeah, I mean, I can imagine all the people are in that position. Or a similar position.
Ah, come on. I'm seeing stars now.
Damn, lingering hitbox.
Alright, not too bad. No! Yo, these rockets stink.
Rockets are so hard.
It
see
wouldn't
we're
be so
trying,
bad
don't-
if you could just flick them off, instead of having to slowly drag them.
Yeah, the recognition on the stylus is really bad with these.
I messed that up. I really wanted a few more water chips. Water cards. For a reason that'll be clear in a moment. Cygnus. There we go. Ah, crud. Well, that's one for record books.
Nice.
What? It didn't select it! Ah, dang it.
Get on.
Press B or something.
Yeah, I accidentally pressed OK. Whoops.
There we go.
All the power in the world doesn't matter with bad aim. Try Midnight. The wave scanner is too much power for one man to hold.
Yeah, I can't believe you just refused to use that Giga after you spent all that time getting it.
It was cheating. I didn't want it.
It's not cheating, you punks. It's just paid assistance.
To be fair, you could probably just hold the B button and still do fights faster on average than like a normal run. With max buster stats.
It's dumb. It shows that I have 6 speed and 6 charge, but it doesn't go that high.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah, all the stats stop at 5.
I mean, yeah, that's just how it is in BN and Starforce, so I would expect it to
Very
be.
unfortunate for the viewers that this game doesn't have
Excuse
voice
you?
acting.
You could get Attack 10 being 4. And 15.
Attack 15. And
Atom Blazer!
Dude, that mod card's dumb.
Try booking.
Cancer!
Cancer!
Oh, I thought I was stuck. I couldn't move.
Yeah, you're stuck on an old man. There you go.
Remember, it was called Atomic Blazer, but it's actually, in Japanese, it was called Genocide Blazer.
I think that's the
That's Star Force
2.
2.
Yeah, there's 2 separate ones. One is Atom Blazer, or Atomic Blazer, and the other is Genocide Blazer.
Genocide Blazer sounds really badass. No lie.
Genocide Blazer sounds sweet.
Apparently trying to commit a federal crime by getting rid of evidence. Unfortunately, they have a force field, so first we need to physically assault them and then delete the evidence. So Geo is committing 2 crimes right now, at least. What killed the Saurians? The Ice Age!
Darn it, you said it before me.
It became G Blazer in America for that game, represent.
Can you imagine if they actually did make the Meteor the Meteor server into duo instead of like it just being a pile of noise?
Yeah, that's what we were all speculating back in the day.
I'm glad that it kept as far away from BN4 as possible, to be honest.
No, like it could have tied up duo nicely.
Yeah.
It could have worked out very well with Duo being a nice little throwback.
Oh god,
I
dodging
actually think it would have
Duo
worked out
3D.
worse.
But, like, yeah, the story is just not there for it.
It would have felt... I mean, it feels set up from the end, but it also would feel very shoehorned into the kind of game that this is.
Yeah, not like Star Force 4 or anything.
Listen, there's a reason that it didn't happen.
He's saying
yeah.
it was a bad idea.
Yeah, to have Lance Descendant with you, yeah, it's pretty stupid.
I mean, yeah, I agree.
But yeah, I think that, like, just... The story of BN4 is that, like, humans are supposedly inherently
Garbage people.
evil. Yeah, are inherently evil, and therefore, like, Duo is there to judge them. Whereas, like, that's not really the case in Star Force 3. It's, like, it's still, obviously, power, friendship, and all that.
Well, Star Force... I mean, yeah, it's not really about everyone. It's usually more about a subset of people. And then at the very end, sometimes, like, there's a lot of people that cheer, but that's just a typical RPG thing.
Yeah.
Wave
I
card,
didn't
scan in!
get Star Force 4.
There wasn't, like, a whole-
official reason.
There wasn't really a heavy focus on like showing people
Take
like
this.
being evil. It's just like there's some bad guys, and that's about it.
Eat this!
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, most of the
like,
story's themes are more about how specific people became evil more than just people.
Hey, fat kid, it's time to commit crimes.
Hell yeah.
It's heavily implied that Star Force 2 probably didn't sell well enough, therefore Star Force 3 did not sell very well, and because of Star Force 3's sales, they would have likely decided to cancel Star Force 4.
The part that bothers me is that Omega Sis actually just gets out the way of the baseball, as if it's gonna hit him.
I mean, yeah, the reason they probably did that was just so it didn't look so weird on the sprites. It is pretty funny they did that though.
I mean, the baseball would like kind of disappear on screen for a bit if they didn't have him move out of the way. Because it would have to be behind Omega Sis and then randomly be in front of him again, so yeah.
2 was
weird layering.
2 was okay, but it had the story and like dungeons were really bad.
Story was mediocre at best.
Loch Ness sucks. Bermuda Maze sucks.
Yeah. I like the fact that it was super integrated with like the real world was really integrated with the wave world. Like you just kind of walked from real world onto the wave road.
Yeah.
Seamlessly. I think that was pretty cool how they did that in Star Force 2. But yeah, like honestly, the story was mediocre. The
Rich, you're with me,
alright.
right? Sorry to interrupt. But Prof is the only person I've heard love Bermuda Maze. Why does he love a place that just has repeating rooms for about 18
Because he's a
rooms?
weirdo!
It's so
Yeah.
bizarre to me.
I dislike Bermuda Maze. There's really nothing to it. It's just the same rooms over and over again. It's just know the puzzle.
And
memorize.
if you want the chips and items from that place, you have to purposely go out of your way and like get lost to get them.
I
Yep.
freaking hate that place. Well, Prof, what the heck's wrong with you?
It's atmospheric. No, it isn't.
I mean, you are in the atmosphere, I guess, but no.
Skywave or Moo is more atmospheric than that.
Look, this is how he's gonna spite us. He's gonna add Bermuda Maze to Star Force 1 DX.
Yeah, that's kind of another pain point of Star Force 2 is that like the Skywave is sick, but having to go through the Skywave every time you want to go to like Wazop or Best Village, it just makes it such a miserable experience trying to go back and forth every time.
No, music's gossip. Shut up. It's fine.
It doesn't matter when it gets interrupted with freaking encounters every 10 seconds.
At least Skywave did have the shortcut.
Yeah, it has a nice shortcut that makes it a bit shorter. It's still frustrating in my opinion, and like swapping between real world places should, like, I get it for the first trip, but I feel like the second, like, they should have added it as like, oh, you can just get a passport and go to the place using the bus.
It felt like they fixed that with Star Force 3 when they did Astro Wave. It's just a straight line to the place where you always have to get. Nice
Yeah.
and easy. Oh,
Yeah,
no
but they also added the only place that you can't get to, that you have to use the Astro Wave to get to, is Orbital Base.
Yeah, Orbital Base.
And then technically there's still Noise Waves, which are kind of the same thing, and some of those are really windy and weird in order to get to Secret Shelter.
Yeah, I kind of liked it though.
Yeah,
I liked it quite a lot actually.
it's not that bad. By the way, Star Force DX is...
Yeah, he's coming up after this run, so stick around to find out. Oh, this dog.
Guessing he didn't like it.
The idea is that the secret shelter is their main base of operations, but they also have like a shelter that they can bring up into outer space, or at least like just barely outside the atmosphere, in case of emergencies, which is why they have 2 bases.
We're just making conversation. Sorry, if anyone has any specific questions, we will answer them. Currently, what's happening is Sonia was brought to the... What's his place called? Amakin?
Yeah, I'm a
Yeah.
Yeah, Amakin. Sonia was brought to Amakin by Geo, and then while here, conveniently, these little noise circle things come up and start causing problems in the hood. So, Geo has to go destroy them. And that's about it.
Can't believe we're having conversation, kid. The hell is
There's a
wrong
bunch
with us?
of Geo brothers, because the category Eurasia is doing is using a Japanese peripheral called Wave Scanner, and on top of that using free real-life brothers.
Yep, it's an extra feature that you can do to make the game.
Wave Scanner lets you scan in real cards, and brothers make you incredibly broken. I didn't know that was that was actually a bot command. So I'll be using that next time.
Yeah. Tara reminded me that it existed. I thought that there was always one, but...
We should probably change the DS's GBA slot thing at some point, because the GBA slot literally does nothing. It's just there to fit.
Yeah, all it is a blank like thing for it.
It uses like a holder, right?
Yes.
Yep, the wave
That's why
scanner
you're
is...
starting battles transformed. Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the features of the wave scanner.
So it lets you buff all your buster stats to like 6, even though they only got up to 5.
So this means that he has a dragon wave scanner. They're also modeled after the...
Nice. Eurasia. That's a clip right there.
Shut up! Oh my god.
Nice
Bad aim.
spread. But yeah, so each of the wave scanners are modeled after the satellites in the game too. So you can have a Leo wave scanner, or a Pegasus one, or a Dragon one. And
Or one themed after
Purely-
Geo, which is also
Purely
Pegasus.
aesthetic, right?
Hmm?
It's purely aesthetic though, they don't actually affect anything in game. Right?
It affects the
It's
transformation you get.
Yeah,
Oh, right, that makes sense.
I had when I was doing Dragon runs, I had a Leo wave scanner, and that let me turn into Leo.
I mean, I'd assume the Leo one maybe better, I don't know. You okay
mean,
with
yeah.
Eurasia?
I also gave that to Strawberry. He has no excuse. He has the better version.
Geo just thinking about his life right now? There it is.
The US received the wave command codes in Star Force 2, as well as
Europe
the
didn't.
white cards in Star Force 3.
Oh no, you didn't even get the third game.
Yes, I did. What are you talking about? It's just invisible.
It was super expensive when I actually imported it as well. They went back down in price a little later.
Big shoutouts to me and Ghostit for bullying Kid over here into buying the European version of Star Force 2.
Yeah, I got bullied by him and Ghostit for not owning a European version of any of the Star Force games, and then I bought Star Force 2 HAL, so now I own that and the US version.
Yeah,
I also own a Star Force 2 PAL version nowadays.
the
so-
thing was, you're European, and you don't have the European version?
I like that comment. I made cloakers way too overpowered in the EU release of Star Force 3.
Does a different transformation replace or stack once you get access to your Star Force? So in this case, it would be the Leo transformation. It will be replacing the Dragon one. If he chooses to use it in battle, that is.
It evolves Geo into a different Pokemon.
Oh my god, Eurasia, you almost went and fought Cygnus Wing EX.
He almost did.
Dude, I was hoping he'd do it.
I watched her go down towards that GMD and I was like, no, please.
Attacking transformations are free.
I forgot to save the map for this area.
It's okay. To be fair, you are strong enough that you would never die to it, but it would have been funny.
That's what I was paused from. I'm like, wait, how am I missing the map for this area? That area is annoying. Because I'm only in there once, so it is an area that I keep in mind too much.
Yes, that is correct. Star Force 2 has stacking ones, so you can stack each of the 3 in different ways to have combinations of 2, and then there's a combination of all 3, which is
If only, Prof. If only. Maybe if somebody was making some sort of quality of life patch, they could add that in. But alas.
And almost doing that.
And now Geo hears a voice, and it turns out he's crazy. So he's going home to sleep.
Yeah, Geo hears like, wait, is this when they come down?
No, so this is when you go to the roof, you talk to Sonia, you say, look, I'm sorry, I don't want to be your friend right now.
Oh, yeah.
And so she's like, okay, that's fine. And then her manager busts in, shows up, is just like, where have you been? Look at all the damage you've caused.
Beats the shit out of Geo.
We're going to make you fix this right now.
Oh, yeah, and then he punches Geo.
Yeah, he punches Geo for standing up in his way.
What, really?
Yeah. So Mr. Boreal comes up
straight
there.
up punches him.
Mr. Boreal comes up there to like try and help, and is like kind of standing up to the guy when he shows up. But then Geo stands in the way, gets punched, and Mr. Boreal just stops worrying about anything else and lets the manager take Sonya away because he's like, oh shit, what just happened to Geo?
I like punches Geo and he lands on the ground. Champ. Just gets back up like it was nothing though, what a champ. Takes punches better than Lan, didn't get knocked unconscious.
Yeah, Len took it though.
Oh, Lan took it. Remember?
He didn't even fall down.
Remember when Barrel punched him? He
punched him square in the face.
But no, but that was after he'd learned how to take punches in BN4 after being knocked unconscious.
Hey, who punched him before?
Which one is 4?
4, when he gets kidnapped, he gets punched.
Oh yeah, he gets.
Oh right, I ran that. I did that literally hours ago.
Literally did that, and we talked about it as a joke, and you already forgot.
That was 4 hours ago.
Got punched. To be fair, Lan also gets knocked unconscious in BN6 when he gets electrocuted.
But yeah, but he gets electrocuted, and that's only for like a second. He gets right back up. Good champ. The story here isn't really weird. Sonya is taken advantage of by an FME, and then she like goes crazy and knocks everyone unconscious. Her power, and then Geo's like, "Oh, I better stop that," and now we're stopping it. Yeah, because FMENs always show up at the appropriate time when someone's feeling at their worst to abuse their emotions. So, of course, right as Sonya is trying to get away from her manager again, Harp shows up, or Lyra, excuse me, and just like, hey. Let's punish all of your fans for, misusing your music. She just knocks literally everyone out but you. Oh yeah, she still feels, indebted to you for saving her from a train. Yeah. From a train.
Land's tough. Yeah, that's true. Land got a lethal dose of radiation. He got electrocuted. He's been beaten. He's been through a lot.
Stayed inside of an active volcano.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Outran basically a nuclear explosion.
Okay. There's a difference there, right? Like, that was just like outrunning it as it was exploding.
Look,
Geo,
so cool.
in this game, has already outrun a speeding truck for multiple laps around the neighborhood.
It's true. He was gonna get
You're
run
right.
over in the first area in the middle of the night.
He's just casually crossing the street when a
Close.
truck flies over. Just...
That
Pretty
note
sure
almost
it's
hit
gonna
me.
be in 5.
Yeah,
that was
in
it.
BN5, you're on top of the volcano. Or inside.
That
Yep,
was a
Mount
little too
Allen.
close for my taste. Z-waves.
You're a Z-wave.
Kid,
Got him.
Z-Wave, come on. Get your culture right.
I didn't want to say it because then everyone would make fun of me, but then everyone makes fun of me regardless of what I do.
If you say Z, you're not saying Z, and therefore you get made fun of. But if you say Z, you're getting made fun of, so... Just embrace your culture, Fact. It's okay.
So Z-waves weren't Z-waves.
Like Zed.
One wasn't noise an evolution of Z-waves? It's like Z-waves were like a predecessor, aren't they?
I think noise is like more...
noise pollution thing.
Yeah. It's just pollution from them, which is effectively Z-waves. But it's more like concentrated, I guess, maybe? Question mark? I know
the Leo
legendary
version, by the way.
I know Legendary Master Shin randomly shows up in Star Force 3 and explains the origins of noise. So
He was on TV. Why Leo? Because no specific reason. I have a dragon scanner, so I thought having fire and wood would be pretty good.
I mean, it's a better version.
So, in terms of version differences, there are honestly very minor differences. There is one different boss that you have to fight in the 80% category. This is the satellite admin boss. So, in this game, you have to fight Leo, or you might have to fight Pegasus in the other version, or Dragon. And so, in Eurasia's case, he has the ability to use... Do you have the ability to use Pegasus Magic GX?
Yes.
I assume he has to focus on this minigame, because this minigame can be annoying.
Yeah. Think he has a GX card?
Okay, yeah, because if he uses Pegasus Magic GX, basically all he has to do with the wave scanner is draw an Aqua card, and he will one-shot that boss. But that's the case... Oof.
I have to get me a stylus. Hold on.
Yeah. This minigame is annoying when there's a bunch that start flying at you. I normally do a figure 8 around them and just keep randomly firing and pray.
I didn't have a stylus. Like, using a finger doesn't work very well on this.
Yeah, stylus is much better for registering. But yeah, so each of the bosses has something, except Pegasus, that you can one-shot it with. I guess... No, that's not true. You have Gemini, Thunder, Giga as well. You would be able to one-shot with that. So, overall, like...
Much better.
In terms of the wave scanner, there's really no difference between those three bosses. The forms you get, again, doesn't really matter because he's already starting off in dragon form, so like he doesn't even have to bother with anything else. But he can also swap to Leo if necessary. And last difference is the Giga you get at the end, which again doesn't matter for this because he is just using the wave scanner and scanning in certain cards. So
I really hope that I get spreaders. Just 2 spreaders is enough to kill her.
Prof, if you make a 1,000-note challenge in Star Force DX and you lock anything behind it,
I'm gonna drop kick you.
I will be very upset.
Okay with that?
Attack plus 10 works very well with Leo Kingdom GX. I believe it hits 12 times, so it should be doing 600 damage if he just uses it.
Prof, I don't like those emos stacked like that.
Yep, exactly 600 damage. Very nice. That was a weird animation. I think I saw some weird sprite for some, but I think it was just the explosion looking slightly different to me.
Star Force DX is a thing that Prof 9 is making. Aims to improve the game.
We'll be seeing.
You'll see it.
Yeah, we'll be seeing a brief introduction to it in approximately 2 hours.
Oh man, my break.
We have a
1 hour.
I didn't know we had a command for that either.
It has to be new, yeah. There are some very important updates happening in Star Force DX. The most exciting one that I'm looking forward to is swooshing sounds in Space Station.
Wow, Prof even did that?
Yeah.
The beat.
That's the key one. I remember he did that like at least a year or 2 ago. That was.
So Rich, we're gonna race DX day 1, right?
Oh yeah. Oh
Heck
yeah.
Oh look, it's Geo's first brother. Wait
Wait a minute.
a minute. Why does it say 4?
This moment is kind of ruined, like the whole like atmosphere behind it. When you already have apparently 3 brothers.
They're just imaginary. It's fine.
I was gonna ask a question, but I'll ask it during Prof's showcase of DX.
The amount of changes in that is just amazing.
Oh, it's fantastic from everything I've seen so far. Some really great additions.
All that's missing is for the game to turn into Star Force 3.
Yeah, Bob Cop has been knocked out twice already.
I'd rather be knocked out by a guitar string than a baseball.
Okay. The baseball definitely hurts, getting knocked in the jaw. Probably has a concussion, no big deal. But what basically happened there is Sonya played musical notes so powerful that it went into his eardrum and caused him to literally pass out. He probably has hearing damage from that.
No, it's like passing out to a lullaby, just forcefully. It's fine.
Not yet. You have to go.
Oh yeah, and Prof 9 points out that if you look at his personal information in Star Wars 2, it says that he dislikes Spaceballs.
Okay, Midnight. That is one way that you could convince me that that is an okay change, is adding Toy Robo music.
What is wrong with you people?
Why do you want Toy Robo? Stop it.
The
best.
only request I have is that the background of the area is DJ Shack.
16-bit Shaq schmovin', baby.
Let's make the entire background green so we can color key it out into Shaq.
Beautiful.
All right.
I'm
Also,
okay with this.
you are? Oh, you are? Really?
Yeah.
Okay, now it's Geo's turn to be knocked unconscious.
Fun fact: the wave scanner will not help you here.
No, you can do
You actually should probably disable it for this, right?
Yes, that's what I shall do.
Wonderful. Eurasia's always 10 steps ahead of me anyway.
Yeah, having a wave scanner is bad for this part since, you know, all that power doesn't matter in the face of this one invisible jammer for some reason.
It's fine, it's gonna get squeezed.
Actually, you still have 360 HP.
Wait, you can't get rid of all his brothers. Just cut his HP in half.
Alright, while he's killing me...
Might still even be faster to do the 3 custom screens at this point, with how long it takes to die.
Do you know only the G-Jammer's punch is breaking?
Yep.
Yeah. The normal class size ones aren't, even though they show a breaking effect. Oh. I mean, I might have, but I forget. The more you know. Is that fixed in Star Force DX?
We'll find out in like
We'll find
an hour.
out. Yeah, we're shilling this very well, I'm sure.
I mean, yeah. It's after Prop's done with this, he has to work on Star Force 2 DX.
Yeah, don't forget about Star Force 3. Star Force 3 DX.
You guys are giving Prof ideas. I might not be a fan of these ideas.
I mean, every hit of his being breaking is fine to me.
Star Force 2 DX hit for the PAL version, it adds the wave command codes.
It
I
only
don't want
adds
him.
one
If he thinks
command
Bermuda Maze is good, I don't want him to make a DX of Star Force 2.
Watch her make every dungeon Bermuda Maze. I admit, I actually did not know it was
Is
turn-based.
dying the only way to end it isn't turn-based?
It is turn-based. It can be turn-based. If you open the custom screen on the 3rd, maybe 4th turn, that's what I was trying to say. Yeah. Then it will cause a little mini cutscene within the fight, and you have a brief text interaction, and then the fight ends.
I actually didn't know that. Like, my notes just say kill yourself.
Well, to be fair, in any percent run, and even my 100% route, would just die there because you don't have 3 extra brothers giving you more HP.
Sorry about that.
No, okay. Star Force 3 using Super Armor isn't the only game. That's all of the BN games with Super Armor as well. That's just the BN thing.
I mean, to be fair, even my Crimson Dragon SP route doesn't use Super Armor. But regardless, the no damage only for every boss means that like practically no one, unless you're just like spamming invis, is beating an S ranking Apollo Flame. Period.
Mate, it was off.
Yeah, Apollo Flame is crazy. Crazy hard.
Because those snakes just come out of nowhere, and like they can either go to the left or to the right or from your front. And you don't know because they're completely random.
Acid Ace and V3, I mean Acid Ace is fine. It's Apollo Flame is the difficult boss. Sirius is really easy as well because you can combo him.
You can counter hit spam him, yeah. He has a very easy counter hit timing.
Yeah, Apollo Flame's tough.
It's just Apollo Flame because of random snakes, honestly.
Nothing in Star Force 1 hurts you. Tell that to Andromeda and the viruses in the second dungeon.
Okay.
The amount of races people have died to in the second dungeon is insane. Do you know how many times?
It's actually really bad.
They do like all of your health.
It's pretty random how much damage they do for how little HP you have at that point in the run.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is Prof's never actually played Star Force.
Maybe that's why I like Bermuda Maze.
Yeah? Yeah?
No, yeah, mid. So, Eurasia still has his auto brothers, which he can't turn off without completely removing them.
Yeah.
So that's why he had, like, 380 HP.
In a normal run, you get 4 shot there.
Yeah, something like that. You should have like 200 max HP at best. Maybe a bit more if you're doing a 100% run.
Follow flame only class in hard mode. Follow flame's a cheater in every mode. Story-wise, what's going on right here is we need to prove ourselves to the satellite admins by interacting with Golden Hertz for some reason.
Correct. So yeah, you have to go through these trials in order to unlock some power. You are currently forgetting.
You have to unlock the power of the Star Force that he's already using.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Just want to make sure. I've forgotten about that one many times.
Surprisingly, I haven't actually forgotten any of the Hertz here ever.
Yeah,
One of the few things that has been fine. Unlike, say, when you have to enter your stupid, cool sunglasses in space.
My favorite. So, I'm looking forward to Star Force 1 DX, where everyone's just gonna start asking for each BN and Star Force DX versions from Prof.
Run over 6 DX.
Already seeing. Oh man, I would love to see.
Maybe the DX version will balance the game so it's actually worth playing single player. That'll be fun.
I'm pretty sure the ship is breaking, right?
I'm only
it's
doing
not.
one.
No, it's
Yes, Ross, that's perfectly
Just
fine.
Wait, but Battle Network already has a DX. OSS.
I mean, that's why none of us threatened to mention VN1.
Bro, if you can't retire.
Sorry.
It's fine. He's gonna
Make it my
retire just like
mission
Gimmicks
to-
retires.
I'll make it my mission to find bugs in DX to force them out of retirement system.
Let's try again.
To be fair, Prof basically hates BN, so.
Prof hates everything I like, that's why. Other than Star Force, we just disagree on everything.
Alright, that's all 5. I've completed the trial of the gold prog.
Now yes, one final test.
Here's hoping that I get that fire chip. I mean, water chip.
Water ship would be very nice here. Forget how much HP they have. Usually under 1,000. Yeah, that's it.
800, right? Yeah, 800. Easy, I'm a genius.
Well, that's a lot of damage actually. That's 720 damage with the attack plus 10s if he uses the Kingdom GX.
I mean, they're all the shadow forms of giant fish.
They have like 2 total attacks.
Yeah, and then you get to the post-game boss, and it's like, oh,
These have attacks? What?
Wow, I'm mad that he was still blinking.
I saw it.
I'm mad that he was still blinking. Oh well. Good thing that cannon was at 80 damage. You want him to add Apollo Flame to make him add Star Force DX?
It would be like almost impossible due to the card difference.
I don't think he's beatable at this point of the game anyway. Like, imagine fighting Apollo
guess
Flame this early.
Dude, I could not. Pegasus Magic, though, as we've discovered thanks to our friend Chaotic here, has the easiest counter hit window of any of the satellite admins.
It's honestly pathetic.
Like,
The counter hit window is like an hour.
we're so confused. Like, what? Like, we were finishing up an Andromeda Infinity race and just watching Chaotic do a Pegasus, and I'm just like, what? That counter hit?
It
What
like,
is this
literally
window?
seems like a mistake at first.
Most of them were mistakes.
It's like, oh, I didn't mean to hit him there. That was a counter hit.
It's very bizarre.
Breaker time bomb counter hitting was hilarious too.
Oh my god, that was so good.
So here's the next story scenario. Bob Ross
Dark.
over here is your like homeroom teacher, and he's like, "Hey Gio, it's nice to see you. You're finally coming to school." And then bad things happen.
Yes, our teacher is Bob Ross if he decided to pursue a career in education instead of painting.
Yeah, he went from being an army sergeant to a painter to a teacher for like elementary school students.
Wait, he was an army sergeant?
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
So you do get access to the Luna folder, which a lot of BN and Star Force speedruns like to check out the extra folder that you get and take some stuff out of it when you get it. However, the best things in this folder are like plus cannons. Everything else in it kind of just sucks.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. He wasn't like a normal army sergeant. He was in the Air Force as a first sergeant or master sergeant or something. I'm not an army guy. I don't understand ranks.
Okay. You're from Britain anyway. It's okay. You don't need to know the U.S. military.
Yeah, exactly. I only know the SAS by heart every night. Like,
Of course.
every night before I go to sleep, I just go, "Who dares win? Who dares win? Who dares win?"
I swear to God.
Like a
God
mentally
damn it,
healthy
dude.
person.
Holy.
Wee laddie.
Alright, Fat Kid, it's on the next part of this messed up story.
Oh, my favorite part of commentating, Eurasia's runs is coming up soon.
Terrible.
I'm
Some of MMSF on sprite work is. Really? I think it's fine. I think they're good.
I think that they're slightly improved in Star Force 2 and 3, so in comparison they might look kind of bad, but I don't think they're that bad overall.
Yeah, I think it looks great. I don't know. Yeah, part of the story, everyone's gonna have brain waves or something spammed into them so that you can learn. Rob
So-
Ross was against it. The only teacher that's still against it. But he gives in because otherwise he was going to be fired by the principal and then he wouldn't be able to pay for his like 8 children.
Yeah, it's messed up. He had
If
to
you
do
know me, you know exactly what I'm about to say next, but I can't say it because I'm on marathon. Is it Miss Shepard, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Mr. Shepard. I forget his first name.
Well,
Is it? No. I started to think of that as a serious a serious suggestion. No, never mind.
It's Mitch.
Mitch, there you go.
it's Mitch.
Thank you.
In Japanese, it's called Ikuta Michimori.
It's time
And
to
now
unlock the
see
power.
what you wanted to say.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm doing my best here. I don't appreciate this.
Oh no, I put that in planning. I meant to put that in memes.
Alright. Well, in fact, this is one of the few battles I can't use the wave scanner on.
I assume because of the tutorial for the Starforge car. Oh! Fun little fact
Nice
about
dog.
this. If you get a counter hit with Atom Blazer, or you get to use Atom Blazer in this fight, normally there's a little text box at the end where the satellite admin explains that you can get a counter hit and get this really powerful Link Force Big Bang. But if you've already gotten a counter hit and used it, it skips over that dialogue.
Wow, that's a really nice detail, actually. Surprised they bothered to do that.
Yeah, I noticed it like very early, but I wasn't sure if I was just going crazy every time. I was like, wait, I swear there's a text box here, and then no, it's just you get a counter hit, it gets rid of the text box.
Yo, Rish, you're teaching me so much, man. Thank you.
Anytime.
Knowing that will save me 2 minutes off my run.
Now I can't wait to see how much you've learned since last year, or whenever we last did a Star Force 1 run. See if you can pass your exams this time, my friend Eurasia.
Oh God, no! No, not that.
The like one gradient backgrounds, I'm always fine with that because it makes it easier for me to like focus on the like actual stuff. It makes it easier to just sort of ignore it and not be distracted by it. The battle backgrounds in this game look kind of strange. I'll say that though.
Down to 1.
This one's also something.
Oh, Prof, you liar. Everyone's still there.
Bro. Same.
I want to do the voice clip, but I can't. I feel like my voice is just gonna crack and it's gonna sound even worse.
Oh yeah, anyone who looks at the questions in this comp is a psychopath.
Oh no,
It'll
he's
take,
just
like,
gonna
40
mash
minutes
his way. He's gonna mash his way through it, 100%. But I'm gonna
yeah,
make fun of
otherwise
him.
it takes like a
Japanese.
year.
Do I keep pressing the wrong button?
I'm just gonna make fun of him for every wrong question he gets.
Without Eurasia
What do you mean
knows
they're in
Japanese?
Japanese? They're math questions.
Not
Oh,
all
boy,
of
I'm
them.
stupid.
Not all of them.
But yeah, no, not all of them. Don't
Some
make
of
me
them.
go insane. Screw you.
Like some of them are math, sure, but not all.
What's going on here, Eurasia? Are you just reconnecting brothers? I actually don't know what the hell's going on. I think they're reconnecting brothers.
Yeah.
I like the music for this comp.
Prof told me I lost 2 brothers I had, and I kind of threw everything out of whack.
Should have been better friends.
They're imaginary, of course not.
You keep referring to them as imaginary, no wonder they keep leaving you.
No! 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 No!
Can't believe Eurasia got a 0 in his first test.
Idiot.
So, for the story section where Gio removes all of his brother bands, does he still keep his real life one?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, I assume so.
Yes! No! Yes! Yes! There you go.
I don't want any friends except for the 3 imaginary ones that live inside my head.
Oh, Prof, for that 1 star, it's because one of the games doesn't have, one of the games is just at the beginning, so it doesn't have everything that I have.
You have a 3DS, right?
Yes, one of my games is on a 3DS.
They're all like actual games, not like flashcard.
No, unfortunately, they're all flash cards. Shush.
You have that many?
Just find
Yeah,
the save.
Old. Very old.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't affect the time or anything.
Yeah, the flash code affects the saving, which is why I prefer to play on a real card. It's a saving.
Yeah, but it only affects. I mean, it only affects for. It would only affect the time for the main card, not the other ones. Brothers on it.
Yes, yes, come on, yes, in your face. I'm learning.
Better than 50% so far. Wow, much better than the last few times.
God, the encounter rate in this comp sucks so bad.
It feels really bad because
the walk counter keeps going up during your questions.
yep. So it's not even just the walk counter goes up during the questions. You're getting encounter checks during the questions. So if an encounter check comes back successfully during that time, it's actually more so that at the end it does all of the encounter checks right in a row. So yeah, it's not a fun experience. I honestly forget if it does all the checks like as they happen, or if it. I haven't like done a breakpoint to see exactly when it's called. But the encounter chance actually does go up, I think, during. Oh, I was not keeping track there. Let's go back.
3 right, 2 wrong.
No, you should have told them all right.
Oh, 9
what kind of friend are you?
16.
A good one.
Not one that would help you cheat on tests.
But your name is Fat Kid.
Backfire in the end.
I mean, you're keeping it over 50%.
It's not gonna last though, because these questions are gonna have like 4 possibilities.
1 in 4 chance.
These ones already had 4 possible.
That's gonna be fun.
I forget if the answer positions are randomized.
Yes.
I don't remember.
No. Yes. No. This is a mix of feelings.
Imagine if this actually mattered.
You mean
Hey,
it
Prof,
doesn't
I
matter
gotta
if he's losing HP?
Hey, Prof, I got a suggestion.
No. Just make the comp annoying and slow.
And to be fair, it could be something better, like you reach these, you have to find these totems, and like once you reach them, you just have to answer a series of questions.
No, it'll make it slow. 1 maybe.
No.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh my god. I'm gonna fail.
I wasn't keeping track. Was that 1 in 4?
Yeah, it was just 1 in 4.
Always up for making something annoying and slow. Can't believe you.
Wow, could you imagine that? The more questions you get wrong, the boss upgrades to EX and then SP.
Great. Prof probably doesn't appreciate being spammed with ads. About jokes. Think they can see it. Probably don't need to think.
You got pinged?
Oh, Prof.
No! Yes! No! Every time I get something wrong, I get a paper cut. It hurts.
You have like 800 HP.
Yeah, but paper
You'll be
cuts
fine.
hurt. Yeah, but paper cuts hurt, man.
Yeah, we'll get over it. Can our Megasys not get a paper cut because he has no skin?
Probably not.
Yeah, 14 minutes right in. Below 50% now.
Garbage.
It's almost as if the correct answers were front-loaded because they only started out with like 2 answers.
Yes! I got some right that time.
Actually, that was completely even. Isn't that 32, Rich?
You got 4 questions.
Oh, come on! How, what? He spat one out!
You have to watch the clip again.
If you got 4 questions, that's 2 plus 14 and 2 plus 29.
He spat one out right when I was in front of him. That doesn't
20.
count.
It's not right versus wrong. It's right out of how many questions. That's what I've been doing.
You're right. Yeah, 33 is right.
I have to check this 1, 2. Alright, 4. 17.
That kid's studying maths.
What the heck? My guy has 2 Leo Kingdoms.
Have the reward be
I think you mean
HP or
3
something.
Leo Kingdoms.
What? Can't believe he's cheating. Totally overkill.
I should get some extra credit for that. Come on, give me some extra credit.
We'll see. We'll see.
Ultimate power.
This is the final set of questions after this fight.
Is it even worth picking up HP memories? Do you even run from anything in this game?
I mean, I know the Andromeda Infinity route is able to run from all fights everywhere except Space Station, Deep Space.
Well, yeah, but I assume this would be like picking up any percent HP memory.
Yeah. Any percent has a tougher time doing it because you have to buy a bunch of HP mems.
Yeah, so I assume it's not even worth picking them up, right?
Probably not. Also, if you're doing any type of RNG manipulation, it would not be worth it. But RNG manipulation's hard, and I haven't routed it.
I'm just grabbing them so I can better run from fights.
At best, you're improving your chance from 40% to 60%.
Yeah, you still can't run from any fights still, really.
You're good. Oh, I didn't check the last one.
I failed all of them, it doesn't really matter.
We're gonna assume that Emerald Ruby is right. So 5 questions failed. Sick. 17 out of 42. What's your final grade? 40.48%.
Is that's better than last year. Last year was like 30%.
I think I remember 30% in there.
Ah, good. Here's a loadout I was hoping.
Did the international game remove all of these kanji?
Ooh, that's very nice.
I don't think it did.
So, I forget who it was. Someone was telling me last year when I was doing this for Eurasia that I think like Japan has a different passing mechanism, but I think it was 50% for passing.
Wow, I still failed that too.
So, sorry Eurasia.
I'm gonna have to repeat the dungeon. Oh, man, that's horrible.
Yes, the tests have a mugshot. The pieces of paper made out of waves.
Yeah. I mean, it's a nice detail, it's cool.
And I think it was Krita Wackets.
For the record, by the way, the US version does still have the kanji.
I think it was Crita Wickets that pointed out earlier, but there's a really good quote from that point where it's like Gio was kind of asked to come back to school because he has a very important role in a play coming up that they've already like put him in, and when he's shown it, I guess it didn't happen there. It happened already during the last scenario, but it's just like yes, we need to give him that role, and you just go up and turns out that you're being made to play a tree that sits in the background, just like I've been tricked.
Gio does smile sometimes in this game. Yeah, he smiles until he gets betrayed throughout the game.
So yeah,
His
once
portrait changes.
I forget exactly when it starts. I think it like
That's like right here when he starts coming to school.
yeah, like right after that scenario, he starts to smile, and before that, he's just kind of frowning, and then once he's been betrayed, he goes back to frowning for a bit, and then after a bit, he goes
Just
back
stays like that, I'm pretty sure, from then on.
I think he goes back to smiling briefly. I was gonna say you need to go towards the entrance more. Oh wait, no, you're right. You're right. You know what you're doing. I'm not paying attention fully.
Wait, what? Really? He smiles when Pat's talking about his backstory?
Yep.
It's because in the context, he's like relating to it.
Yes.
Is that what you do when you relate to a sad part of your life? You smile?
Trash baby.
You guys are messed up.
Every time.
Like, I'm kind of picturing him with a big smile with teeth showing when you say it like that.
Now I'm just picturing Ghosted.
We talk about the sniper slacker like that.
Oh man.
Spam things.
Who's pinging you?
Great, the grand final of Simpsons Hit and Run, sponsored by Duff Beer, thanks. Shoutouts to Duff Beer, I guess.
I mean, if it wasn't for Duff, I wouldn't have this wave scanner.
Is that right?
Boom!
I forget, what part are we at in the story?
It's right after the so you are at school. You know, Bob Copper's come to investigate because the second you came back to school, you know, everything went crazy. Mr. Shepard stands up for you and says that he was completely responsible for the event, and then some jammer shows up. I believe it's supposed to be the same jammer that you fought earlier that like you couldn't beat for a bit, but he's like come back differently, and he's got these EM humans that like take the form of actual humans and then turn other humans into EM beings. And so
It's not the same one. You find the same one later and he's still giant. beat him.
No, that one's a completely different one. You've already fought him and beaten him during the Star Force tutorial fight, but like the fact that, I don't know. I think that the game implied that like you knew the jammer previously.
Wasn't it the one from the car? I don't know. Who cares?
Yeah, it's very minor. It's very minor at best. And so now you're going on a date with Sonia.
You're at Times Square, not Times Square. Times Square.
Yeah, dude, they gotta go to Nancy's. Or Nancy's or whatever.
It is Macy's.
Is it? Okay.
It's Macy's at Times Square.
Hey, Django.
Excuse you? Aaron?
You have to talk to Sonia.
Yeah, I just like seeing that poster.
Is this the world ends with you reference? God damn it.
Oh no, God. Gio hasn't been shot in the face yet.
Is that right? He's called Django in JP.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's
Chaotic's
fine.
probably aware of that. He's probably just being...
No!
chaotic.
Really?
Random facts about the event area. You only have to talk to every single sign and then 2 NPCs. Professor Snake and the maintenance guy. No one else. You don't have to talk to anyone else.
Never would have guessed that the main
Not even
character
Sonia.
of Boktai DS, Django and Sabata, is named Django. It completely blew over my head.
You didn't talk to the big snake in front of Sonia.
Almost forgot about that big snake.
Yeah. And so you've been sort of stalked by Luna this entire time that you're with Sonia. And her parents catch her doing this. And her parents are already trying to send her off to boarding school. So they're like, oh, we can't let you be around this riffraff, these plebeians. We're going to expedite the process of sending you to a boarding school. And she's like, no, I don't want to, and leaves. And then, of course, Queen Sneck shows up and ruins the day.
I mean, to be fair, I'm with her parents. Zach sucks.
Well, yeah, but Zack isn't a bad influence for anyone, because he's never been an influence on
Yeah, because he
anyone.
doesn't have a spine.
Zach
It's hard to
a friendly
influence
reminder.
It's hard to influence anything when you don't have a spinal cord.
The great supine invertebrate jelly.
What the hell did he just say to me?
That's what our Mayor of London once said. Our old Mayor of London, Boris Johnson, once said in Parliament. He calls people like who have a weak spine great supine invertebrate jellies.
What did I just hear from you?
Dude, don't ask me. It's what Boris Johnson says, okay?
I like how my notes say, talk to the jungler lady. In parentheses, Kelios. He's talking about the freaking snake expert.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was me editing Helios's notes.
Yeah, so these notes are great
Plus,
because you Kilios originally wrote this just right. Talk to Snake Lady or something.
Yeah.
It's just like what Kilios, it's not even a
It's like Helios, this is not even a lady.
So Professor Snake is now formally known as Snake Lady.
I think
well, at least it seems like they're using part of my version of your notes, my edited version, where there isn't 3 words per line. With no spaces. Oh my god, that man's dead down. He fell over with his walking stick. Oh my god, that's amazing. How did I never notice
You've
that
never
before?
seen that?
I just never noticed it. I probably talked to the kid and just ignored the actual image.
I think
of him
my
in
He's
his
like
first-
panicking, dude. He's
I
the
think
guy
my first Star
literally.
Force 1 race used Kilios's really old notes without the spacing, and I had to
Yeah.
quit from how bad they were.
Those are literally just my notes. Yeah, they are literally just yours. Sorry, I wasn't trying to take, like,
Yes,
what's
mid.
the word?
Take the credit.
Yeah, take credit.
Yes, mid. Professor Snake is a man. This is correct.
Yes.
But Kilios referred to him as Snake Lady, so we formally recognize Professor Snake as Snake Lady.
Which is why, like, when I was going through Kilios' notes, I put parentheses and like, Kilios, you talking about the freaking
Snake expert.
professor?
I'm really happy this form of moving from platform to platform never came back.
I think it's pretty interesting. I kind of like the idea.
Well, it's
It is
fine.
annoying.
It's fine, but then you get to this dungeon where they put it like a pixel of it in the top left or top right. It's a touchscreen. It's like, why are you doing this to me? Why?
Oh
But yeah, I'm kind of fine with it other than that.
Killing.
These notes are funny. Like I kind of kept,
Hey.
kept the notes that you guys left in there.
How come you're not legally obligated to take blame 5 years ago, you, but I am,
Yeah. So,
and everybody else is actually. Do you
Someday.
know how often I still get blamed for dying to those metas in bathroom comps?
Hey, fat kid. That's a corner, by the way. Hey, fat kid. You should save.
But streamer, let's not bring that back real quick.
Yeah, no, let's not do that one. So I'm gonna like leave.
It was such a good stream.
Like it peaked as soon as Method said, "Hey streamer, that's a corner." Then it should have
It
ended.
really did. But instead it went on for 2 more hours.
Streamer.
Dude, I'm shocked we lasted that long laughing.
That went so much longer than it had any right.
It was such a mess, and I just wanted it to end. But I was out of control. The train was going. I didn't know how to control it, dude.
Usually with stuff like that, it's like, haha, 5 minutes. No, 2 more
went
additional hours.
Higher up.
I gotta give us props for that, man. That was beautiful. On endurance alone, I think my cheeks hurt after that.
That was like the first stream that I ever like showed up to a TeamBN event. It was the funniest thing.
I'm pretty sure that was also the event with NT that went like great. Obviously great.
No, that was the
Right.
Star
No, that
Force
was a
Marathon.
Star Force Marathon.
Oh, it was the Star Force Marathon. That's right.
It was the one where Method did a run that was like not bad. It was like pretty mediocre, and then I think we had Ghost or Twilight running Star. Or no,
Oh.
Twilight was the one
I
running
was Star Force 1. I was the
Yeah.
only person with a good run.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then
Twilight was Star Force 1, Ghost Sit was Star Force 2 with Maple.
Maple just
myself.
roasting him the entire run,
Yeah, and then Star Force 3 happened.
and then Fat Kid was Star Force 3.
I'm mad I couldn't run from that fight at all, man. So much paralysis.
You know you messed up when I'm the one who had a good Star Force run.
finally in the snake comp. This one's pretty short and easy.
Yep. Just grab the antidote. You have to talk to the herds.
All of the Star Force one
Really?
dungeons I kind of like. Yeah, you have to talk to the herds.
The first one, at least. I thought that it like forces you to. Like it doesn't let you progress.
Maybe we'll about to find out you actually don't need to. Like that time you found out you don't need to talk to
Luna.
Luna in Rescue.
Friendly reminder: you don't need to talk to Luna.
Yeah, dude, you don't have to talk to the hearts.
That has to be a check.
No, I did see that. Poker Tower.
Pulling out my DS right now. Speedrunning to this part of the game.
English sub to the Star Force anime only goes halfway through. I mean, that's still slightly further than the BN anime. The BN anime only got 2 seasons out of 5.
Yeah, with a lot of cut stuff.
But you're adding English voice clips to DX? Oh no.
Hey, how about you don't?
Should
We're
we
getting
delete
back-
the VOD? Should we clear the chat?
So we're
No
getting
one must
back
know.
to voice Geo in Star Force 1 DX.
And I'd do it. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it, but I'd be down.
Fat kid, do not encourage this delinquent behavior.
Delinquent.
No, I've already voiced multiple hours. I'm a voice actor as far as I'm concerned now. Just one nobody would ever hire in their right mind, so I can't do it.
Oh, you can do it, just not very well.
I mean, yeah, I can show up. Anyone can show up. They do have video of TeamBN singing Megamon Battle Network. No, I think there's still Megalon somewhere.
The other thing also, what we use to stop the snakes, Aircon Man, he has 3 options. You never use the heat option, as far as I know.
There might be a help request, if I recall, where you use him once.
Yeah, I think that
per
might be
heat.
one.
So I believe that they have you reuse each of the those guys one time for help requests. Station comps are the best speedrunner stage.
Heck yeah, man.
You literally just skip the entire puzzle because you just have it memorized and go right to the end.
Yep. Best comp in the game. I used to pop out my car in the middle of the puzzle and just draw the pictures. That sounds dangerous to the car.
That sounds really dangerous. What? You pop out the cart mid-game? That's a horrible idea.
It's so they could draw the pictures.
He pops it out. He pops it out like a UMD disc on the PSP.
Yeah, I didn't like station comps casually either. Just because
Nah, they're bad.
just because, just like real constellations, the actual, like, picture in no way resembles anything that it's supposed to. Because people just make that stuff up. You can't tell me otherwise.
So, one minor thing to note about these comps is that you can pick up 2 antidotes if you need. So you need 2 antidotes for these 2 hearts, right? Once you pick up the first antidote, you no longer can get encounters, right? That's one of the nice things they did is you cannot get encounter checks once you've picked up an antidote. To obviously, like, let you keep your mind on the puzzle rather than focusing on potentially getting fights. So you can pick up the first antidote and then go grab the other antidote without risking getting any encounters. One other really weird thing about this comp that makes it really nice. What? That makes no sense. Well, that kind of doesn't really agree with what I was about to say. But is Japanese version that different from the US?
It might be.
Anyway, basically, once you've talked to the Hertz... Whoa, that was an early encounter. Jeez.
Yeah.
Once you've grabbed the antidote, it resets your step counter back to 0 the second you give the antidote to the Hertz. It doesn't reset your last encounter check point. So what that means is you're able to then walk for the entire distance that you've already walked up to the antidote before you'll even get 1 encounter check. If you were able to go a long distance before getting an encounter check up to the antidote. So you can use this to completely skip over all encounters in this comp, if you're very lucky. I know that Aerithar has done it once in a marathon run, I believe.
Cheater.
And everyone was like, what the heck? How did he skip every encounter in the Robo-Sneak comps? Yeah, see?
I gotta learn. Dang it! I have to learn that. That would be very useful.
It's not... You can't do it without doing RNG manipulation. It's like... It's really hard. Like... And honestly... Normally, it's just RNG if you get those encounters. You just have to go through it. It's a big crow.
Like, getting the big viruses today.
Mm-hmm.
Though, as you said, all I get is money from those fights.
So Mr. Hertz versus Mr. Prague. Mr. Hertz don't have hands. Mr. Prague have hands, but they're only scissors. However, scissors wouldn't impact waves.
Easy, Mr. Prague. He's just gonna run him over with the train.
True. Can karate chop from their head?
Wait, Prague doesn't have hands?
Yeah, it does.
Yes, they do.
They do.
On top of their head.
Those are ears.
Those are
No,
the hands.
They're hands. It's literally referenced in BN4.
I thought no one paid attention to that game.
Well, unfortunately, Twilight did.
You guys shouldn't pay attention to a game. Like
It's
that.
in BN3.
Also that.
But no one pays attention to BN3 either.
Do not read
Oh.
anything online. People
Yeah.
suck that game off constantly.
Wait, suck what game off?
BN3.
3.
I keep forgetting that this way one is much faster. The antidote's right there. So now I won't have any encounters at all.
Yep.
I mean,
So-
they might, but nobody also ever reads anything in BN3. That's why they always say nobody recognizes Lan's deeds in the other games, even though it's constantly referenced when he's on TV.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know,
Yeah.
because apparently Dex said in BN5 he's never done a program advance.
I said in specifically BN3.
We're not even
I don't
talking
know,
about
I think
that.
it's fine.
Yo, should I set a snake in the background?
Snack.
He's having a good old time over there. Chomp, 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 chomp.
Still just gonna be vibing in the background again.
Oh, we didn't see the mouth this time.
You can see the head.
It's
If he
still
texted
moving.
and realized Zed Punch was a fear.
I mean, to be fair, he is that stupid.
PN2 is not referenced at all in PN3. Nope, not at all.
Wait,
Definitely
what?
not 4 times.
It's literally not Wiley's speech at
Well-
the end. Nope.
Queen Ofuka is in fact dead.
Definitely doesn't have a BN2 exclusive character that shows up.
Who never shows up ever again.
Nope. Good bad.
It's fine, he probably got. I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah, probably for the best. Maybe Pat ended up being his descendant.
Oh my god.
You can't
I'll-
there.
Put it in,
you can get one after, or even with the snakes that are there.
Kid, I'll put it in the other Discord.
It's based
Wow,
on if you have an
excited for this.
antidote.
That attack plus 10 was just what I needed.
Yeah, it did exactly 600 damage and then times 2. Yeah, Luna was super dead.
Fortunately, I can't skip this part, so we're gonna have to see this.
The deed is done.
Another unskippable cutscene.
A Star Plus 1 randomly has an unskippable cutscene or two. It's kind of weird.
They have all the unskippable cutscenes whenever they think you need to interact with something during the cutscene. For example, in this one, you have to set up a brother band with Luna and set where you want to place it on the brother band map because that's very important, by the way. And so, therefore, you should not be able to skip the entire rest of the cutscene. Same thing with all the other brother band ones, and any cutscene with the navis that you use, like Thermo Man or anything, because you have to touch a button on the screen at some point. It also considers that interaction that you need to do, so you can't skip the cutscene.
And then Sora comes. Sora? Sonia comes and is like,
Sora?
yo.
What?
And then Sonia's like, yo, you left me behind when I was bitten by a snake. And then he was like, sorry. And then they get ice cream.
Bitten by a poisonous snake, he's just hanging out with Luna instead, forming a brother band.
I mean, that's how it'd be.
I mean, to be fair, I would have done the same thing, so yeah, sucks.
In my defense, her Japanese name's Misora, so...
Also, fun fact, the only reason I have 3 brother bands is because that's the most you can get, the most you can have during the main game.
Mm-hmm.
The game, because you're forced to get them as brothers during the game, you have to have space. If you don't, you have to erase your brothers.
Yeah, that's pretty mean. And telling somebody that you had to erase them over any of your other friends on the game.
I'm really glad they fixed that in later Bannerlord games, that your in-game friends have their own slots. But it's easy.
Yeah, I love the brother band system in Battle Network.
Yeah, of course. Bannerlord had a great brother band system.
Yeah, it didn't have it like it should be.
Oh yeah, Fat Kid or Rich. Well, Fat Kid. Well, either one. Do you want to explain what's going on here?
Yeah, you go back to Times Square, and then Rish, explain what happens.
Got you. So basically, you're leaving school. You talk to Luna real quick. She's just like, you know, saying some weird shit because, you know, the experiences you had, and then randomly you get a call from some dude named Ray, who says, "Come to Times Square. I want to show you something interesting." And she, when you get there, you see these two people fighting. You put your visualizer on. You see these weird waves, these plus-minus waves that are causing people who are normally brothers to fight. And so you have to find the source of the waves in order to destroy them. And so that's what you're currently doing, is running around trying to destroy the waves, and then you have to find the source of them. Can't believe you don't remember these things, Fat Kid.
For some reason, I didn't think it was that far yet. I thought that was later.
Trash baby.
Oh my gosh. The fun thing about these cards also is that, like, Gigas and Megas, I can basically transform the element into that card, but regular cards just get really powerful effects. Like, as I mentioned before, Air Spread gets a ×5 damage boost, but, like, just like Gatling get, like, extra hits. Gatling 3 gets a bonus 4 hits. So you combine that with attack plus 10 or whatever, bam. No, Mars, I'm not winning.
Oh, thanks to the rate.
Welcome, people from the N1GP. We are currently in the middle of our Mega Man Star Force 1 80% Leo wave scanner run by Eurasia. Shoutouts to N1GP, PvP community for the.
This run
BN
does
PvP
include
community.
PvP, so
It does actually. It does briefly include Eurasia PvPing with a helpless Mega Man who just stands there.
I told you they are imaginary, it's fine.
Trash baby.
they're just pretending they're decent.
that sums it up pretty much. That sums
just-
up what happens.
Think of the Double Team DS Ghost thing when they're following you around. It's just two other Geos T-posing behind him.
That's a horrible thought, wow. Here it comes.
Trash baby.
Here's where we learn Pat's backstory of being abandoned as a baby in a garbage dump, being found by a sort of robot. This is what Pat wanted to show Geo.
This storyline gives me so much energy.
Wait, that's weird, I spoke to him.
You need to go further in.
Alright, I have to go to this corner. Right, Revive is where he really tells you all the details. There you go. I was going to a better game, I'm sorry. You know, Toy Robo.
Yeah, this is the place with the landfill of PvP. it's a little bit further in, but we can't like go there yet. But
It's
Yeah.
pretty impressive considering this is 200 years in the future.
it's a lot of trash.
So I wouldn't put it past them if them throwing away like PETs and stuff was like a recent thing.
Why'd they throw them away anyway? Don't they care about protecting things?
Nah, it's
Protecting
fine.
technology?
Other than that, Navi's got made into really bad cards and had their personalities stripped away.
You guys make some dark headcanon, I swear.
Hey,
This is the
It's
only,
canon.
this is the most natural thing to apply.
Mega Man's probably some card somewhere.
Nah, he's been offline for years.
Jesus!
It reminds me of that picture I saw. That set of pictures that shows Lan aging and Mega Man not. Really sad picture.
Dude, imagine if the non-existent Star Force Ford, the really bad-looking land descendant dude, had a Mega Man card.
We'll never know. We'll never know what stupid things they could have done with that plot.
I'm still not a fan of that plot of making them into freaking criminals.
Stupid.
I mean, the criminal thing's fine. I'd say
Why?
well, why wouldn't it be fine? We didn't know why they were criminals.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense.
Well, we might have made sense. We didn't get the story. The descendant part was the dumb part.
I love this land.
Whoever wrote these notes are mean. I keep forgetting. A lot of stuff is just mean. Go to bed, nerd. Go to bed.
Kelios
scrub
wrote
ass.
them.
Yeah.
You know, so negative.
I mean, it was Kelios like 5-6 years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
he was like 3 years old.
wow, impressive. You wrote a guy that 3
And
years
now
old.
he's 5.
Yeah, he ages very slowly. Oh, Kelios, he said whoever wrote these notes were really mean. Because it keeps saying stuff like, go to bed, scrub ass.
and go to bed, nerd, and this kind of stuff.
Dude, Kilios is a mean person. Have you met him in person? He's
I mean,
mean.
it makes sense. His name has
Oh no,
Kyo.
wait, yeah. What am I saying? Eurasia, you have.
I have what?
Met him in person.
Yeah, meetup.
Oh, right, that's true. Man, the meetup was years ago. Every time I look back, it has been a while now.
Yeah, 1.
It wasn't last year.
What wasn't it?
No, it was longer.
Oh
than
no,
that.
wait.
It
Yeah,
was way
no.
longer ago than that. What the hell?
It was in. Last one was in 2018.
Ha, losers.
I'm not a loser. I'm just big boned. You know, kind of like Fat Kid.
Yeah, no. Kilios is very mean in person. He bullied me, threw me in the trash, and stole my money.
Oh, that's right, he did. And now Pat revealed his true nature.
Trash baby.
Yes, that he was a trash baby.
Why did they put that NPC there? Why do they always put NPCs right in the way of, like, when you're coming out of the screen transition, just for you to run into them? You okay, Eurasia? There you go.
You know what I don't understand? You could have just wave changed and just like walked through. Oh wait, I forgot. It's later Star Force games that you can just that you wave change on the ground level.
Yeah, you can't do that here.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could just wave change through it. Oh yeah, I forgot that I actually have to do this.
He can wave change through solid objects whilst keeping him from falling through the floor.
Good point. There it is. Rest in peace.
Well, yeah, if you actually try to use the wave row, doesn't Geo tell you to go back for some reason?
Yeah. Mid. There's a path to the second area here, and also he literally could just move these tires. Freaking lazy kid, man.
Idiot. Here's the PETs that will throw shadows.
It bugs me. He easily could have just moved those tires. He's just being lazy. Whoa.
Currently trying to stop Pat from doing a bad thing.
Trash, baby.
He's such a bad person.
I mean, it's Geo, you probably just didn't want to get dirty or something.
You know his weak, brittle bones can't handle that kind of movement.
Alright, I have to talk to this broad.
Scump is not as bad as everyone says it is. One's not too bad. I don't mind it.
Yeah, this one's fine. You can actually do some really nice stuff with just finding the hertzes quickly, and then pulse out, pulse back in to reset your step counter. And it's just memorizing where they are, honestly. Again, kind of like a speedrunner comp, where you just...
This comp is not fine casually, it is, I think.
Yes, it is. You just gotta use the radar.
You can just hold down the search thing on the bottom screen, it's fine.
I do not agree with Prof that... Wait, hold on. Wait, who said it? There you go, Kelios. He called it garbage. It's not
Radar
garbage.
suck.
Yeah, it's Kelios. This place ain't garbage. It's not trash either. It's cool. Wait, man. The prog tells you. I'm pretty sure the prog tells you what to do. That'd be bad programming if they don't tell you.
It's not bad programming if they don't tell you. It's
Yeah.
nothing to do with the programming.
It'd be bad design. But yeah, they tell
Oh
you
boy,
what
my
you need to do.
wave scanner died. Give me 1 second. Oh, that was bad timing.
Okay, well. It's a mini boss. You can see him looking at us. The effect of that wave song enemy against the other one?
Doesn't he? No, it doesn't heal. That's a
Yes, it heals.
Oh,
Oh, it does heal.
It's healing.
it just did it.
It's healing. It's really annoying. You really have to kill that guy first before you bother dealing with the jammer.
You little fuck.
Nice mop lance.
Pretty lucky.
Casual
It's fun,
move
just
right
hit
into-
it.
What a name.
Apologise, Prof, for not everyone knows that full name.
Yes, Crown Thunder is post-game only. You have to beat the game, and then he will start to appear. And this is the only game that he does appear in. John Carone, Wellmond Jovone 14. There you go, mid.
Those were words.
Is there a thing? There we go.
Sorry, the batteries died in the wave scan. I was just changing them. I haven't changed it in like 3 years. I'm surprised it went down during this run.
That sounds slightly dangerous.
No, it's fine. It's just annoying to change.
Oh, I meant because of battery corrosion.
No. It's fine. The batteries, I got very good quality batteries.
Hashtag real hardware, by the way. Make sure your batteries are charged, everyone.
I need to pay attention because I don't remember the Hertz location. There's a good map for it in our notes.
VG Maps is a really nice set of maps for this area. It shows the Hertz locations on it.
Man, the anticipation for getting this data. Maybe it'll be a giga chip.
Yes, Facudu is totally gonna be a giga chip.
Sorry, it was the anticipation of it.
Yes, the unfortunate thing is when these backos are around, you cannot dig up any hertzes.
Yeah, that's the only thing I don't like about this comp, really.
If you're fast enough and you set up your movement in particular ways, as well as like pulsing out and pulsing back into the comp, you'll never have to deal with them.
Oh yeah, that's not happening casually.
Something for a prop to do.
Yeah, this is speedrun. Explaining how you handle it in a speedrun.
I know. I'm just explaining. I'm explaining multiple perspectives. No problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, fat kid.
Who asked, kid? Huh?
Nobody. That's why I'm on commentary.
Damn, you got me.
In DX, change the Hertz locations just to mess with people.
I'll
Just a
punch you.
reminder that these are also unskippable cutscenes, much like the hertzes in the snake comps.
It's not even anything to interact with here, though.
Those ones don't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Something,
this-
something at prop
The
underscore.
environment is changing. So.
Yeah, it's weird.
Prof, that that doesn't sound good.
That sounds, you know what? Yeah, let it happen. Content.
It sounds terrifying.
Whew.
Fine, worst case scenario, he'll just warp to Andromeda.
Oh, dude, I laughed so hard when I woke up and saw Doyson's message. My favourite TeamBN Marathon tradition is increasing the estimate on the Chrono X run. It's comforting.
There are many, there are a few certainties in life, and one of them is, in fact, that Chrono X's estimate that is listed on the stream is always wrong.
So, kid, how you doing?
I'm doing okay. I was just being quiet because I was typing up a message.
How was your morning?
I woke up earlier than I wanted to. And I was woken up by a dog that was barking. Hope that answers the question.
Yeah.
Very delayed response.
Because I have I set the right control as my push to talk. I hit my left arrow key.
Oh, okay. Man, once you get off the pedal, you can't go. Oh my god, that's probably really loud. Once you get off the pedal, it's hard to go back.
I'm plant. I need to get one.
So this file comp has 2 hertz on each side for a total of 4 that you need to grab. You need to talk to both hertz in the middle. One tells you about those on the left side, the other tells you about those on the right side. Because that's necessary. And then we get to fight the boss. Gemini Spark, who you just poke in the eye with a few mob lances and it's over.
Yeah. It's differently to the Star Force 2 fight. You can't damage both of them, you can only damage one.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate the way that works out.
I'm surprised I counted.
Hertz have a really weird hitbox on pressing A when they're interacting.
I mean, they have a pretty generous one. But
Yeah.
That's intentional, because you're going to be running around mashing A.
Yep, it's a very fair reasoning.
Where'd my pen lid go?
I suppose that's one Giga we have not seen yet in this run is Dragon Sky GX. Wonder.
Unfortunately, I don't have that. I have never seen it before.
Unfortunately. Fun thing you might notice, I guess it's fair to talk about this game, is that, oh my god, you're going to destroy him with 2 of those. You might notice that bosses seem to have the same movement patterns if you leave them uninterrupted at the start of a fight. This is because when you press OK on the custom screen, the RNG resets to a known value every time. It's the same value. And so basically, because RNG is the exact same value, when the fight starts, the bosses will go about the same pattern. So you can actually know 100% that those 2 Gemini Sparks will both move to the front like that every single time. And the one that you need to hit is always be on the left. There's a similar thing where Force Fire will always move to the back right, Cygnus Wing will always move to the front left, etc.
That explains why I tend to miss when they go to the front like that.
Yeah.
I'll have to add that to my notes later then.
Yeah, it's a really strange thing that Prof noticed relatively recently, and pointed out to me. Also, yes, it's really weird to me that Elemental Cyclone causes iframes, despite being wood element. It seems to only be the case in Star Force 1.
Sorry, I should be doing the commentary thing, but I'm too busy making fun of propaganda.
I don't blame you.
Wave Scanner's out of commission, so
Oh,
it's alright. I still got the powers. Hopefully. This has not been my best RNG day ever. But we got it though.
This is my favorite part of the run because my brain literally says, I don't know where to go, so I should go to Anakin. So literally every time I do a run, I just immediately think, I have no clue where I'm supposed to be going, and it defaults to going to Anakin.
When in doubt, miss the point. Wait a minute.
When in doubt, go talk to this guy who's totally not going to die later.
He's been around more than your dad.
Spoilers. That's not fair. His dad's lost in space. That's not
Don't
fair.
worry about it.
Thunderbolt Blade is definitely very good. Though I'm more partial to Adam Blazer on grass panels.
Adam Blazer.
Hey, yeah! Adam Blazer!
Thunderbolt.
Boy!
Okay, let's not turn into that. So I regret already. I apologize, everyone.
That's my favorite one to mimic.
Yeah, the pause is so fun.
Although I'm also a big fan of Meteor Light Barrage. Sorry, last one.
Yeah, story-wise, his mum was at the square, and he was like, "Oh no, I gotta say that bad things happening." Then he learned from somebody, and then he sort of stops it, but not really. But she's safe now. Also, just a help signal.
So basically, at this point in the run, you were betrayed by Pat. You feel that there's no point in having friends, so you cut your brother bands with Sonya and Luna.
Yeah, and then Sonya gets messed up for it.
Yeah. So with that in mind, Omegasis thinks you're being a big baby and abandons you, and so you can't transform into Mega Man right now. So you go talk to Mr. Boreal because he says he wants to talk to you about something because he was getting a signal from Kelvin's space station, your father. And while doing that, you talk to Bob Copper, and stuff starts hitting the fan. Giant wave balls are appearing all over the place, including in Times Square where your mom is. So you go to save the day, and it turns out you can't transform into Mega Man, and the satellite admins come and save the day, give you a Giga card, which can be thrown in your folder at this point, and then are just like, are you really going to let this be the way it is? And then a help signal pops up, and sure enough, it's Harpnote and Omegasis fighting all of the FMs.
How did that baseball just knock out a matter wave?
Shut up.
Because they're physical beings right now due to the wave balls.
I never thought about that.
Yeah.
Yo, is that B? Ghosted?
The wave balls make the all of the matter, or the electromagnetic waves, visible and materialized. Yes.
Oh hey, look, you got big axe. Oh wait, you didn't have a normal sword. It also doesn't exist in this game, but
Big
other
axe?
than those two things.
And so you come save the day real quick, and now you're going to form your brother band with Sonya again. So this is another unskippable cutscene.
Zack sucks.
Agreed.
Yeah.
He's not even here and I hate him.
His brother band, he's great.
We don't talk about his god-awful brother band quest.
Hardest quest in Starfall.
I love doing 20 fights in a row without being able to heal or save in between.
Oh yeah, I remember that being kind of tough when I first tried
And so now Sonia tells you should go make up with Luna, be friends with her again. So you go back to Echo Ridge. She's still mad at you and trying to ignore you. But then people show up and start attacking Echo Ridge, and you have to save the day.
A funny thing, these guys are this group is actually in a slightly different position in the American version.
Yes, I just noticed that. I was like, why are they positioned like this?
Yeah, I only
does not make sense to me. Why did they change this of all things?
Yeah, that's pretty weird. I don't understand why.
Both.
So yeah, Gio's running around getting his brother band back.
This is probably the hardest fight in the run.
Is it though?
Yeah, probably.
You guys suck.
Triple jammers.
Yeah,
wouldn't
easy.
you suck even more if you had more trouble in a different fight?
Surprised you didn't Leo Kingdom this fight.
I can't. The wave scanner is out of
command. Wave scanner is out of command.
Yeah, I just happened to die during this run.
I see.
It's fine. Your bus is still really good.
He still has all of the perks, like the abilities from the wave scanner, such as extra HP, extra buster stats, fast barrier. Well, fast barrier also comes from
slot in, as it were.
Yeah, can't slot in the cards.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, you have super armor. Don't worry, that I remembered. Right, you're a dork who didn't level up his wave scanner to 90.
You're the one who has. I don't know how you have the attention span to do that. It's so boring to level up.
Press down constantly. It's not that hard.
Yeah, you can play some like mini games to level up your wave scanner to get extra abilities all the way to 99.
Yeah, the minigame I did was one where you basically have to shoot viruses, and because the wave scanner has like a dial thing for you to move around, so the idea is you would move around and then shoot an enemy with your buster. Or instead, you turn it upside down, start spamming one of the buttons constantly, and start blasting weeb music in the background and pretend you're not doing anything. Easy level 90.
So now you're brothers with Luna again.
Which, by the way...
Me, myself, and I. That sums up all these brothers.
Since Soy Boy's here, and I gave him that wave scanner, I'm pretty sure I reset that thing back to level 1 just to spite you. Have fun.
And so now, we're also brothers with Bud, who gives Super Armor himself, the most useful ability in the game. So, now we're straight chilling.
If it makes you feel any better, Soy Boy, mine reset too because I left it without batteries for too long. But I don't have a DS anymore, so that doesn't matter.
This kind of stinks because I actually did buy a whole bunch of AAAs just for this, but because this was 3 years ago, I don't remember where I put the batteries.
Do you not have any rechargeable batteries?
I do, but apparently they're not charged. Even though I had them in the charger for such an occasion.
Yes, the Force 3 is great. It's the best one. Buy
no, it's not.
A mile.
Okay.
Man, the TV game is the best.
And Gimmicks are joking. Star Force 3 is the best of the series. Much better than Star Force 1 and much better than Star Force 2. We'll see that coming up after Star Force DX.
I can't agree with you, Fat Kid. I'm sorry.
Well, I unfortunately haven't got to experience the TV game in all of its glory.
I would say Star Force 3. The plug and play.
I just thought of something. Yo, Prof, I'm gonna need you to make an
He's not gonna make the TV game DX.
No, that wasn't what I was getting at.
TV game DX? Yo, Prof, get on that.
What I was gonna get at was squish it down, make it a mini game in DX, put like an arcade cabinet somewhere, and you play the TV game.
I'm down.
sounds like it would be
Bro,
not possible.
make it happen.
That
I
doesn't sound
believe in
remotely
Prof.
possible.
I believe in Prof. He can do it.
Any
So,
bonus for owning Black Ace and Red Joker? No, not really.
I mean,
Yo, Prof is the same person who made the homebrew gate. He can do it.
But I think Star
That was
Force 3.
GM though.
You.
They're both the same person, remember?
Oh right, yeah, my own joke.
FYI, you need to talk to the old man outside Luna's house.
Yeah, just going crazy because
This last part gets really just weird with stuff. But yeah, I think Star Force 3 is definitely on par with some of the better BN games, in my personal opinion. But it's still different, so
That's messed
you might
up.
not that combat system. If you enjoyed Star Force 1 or 2, Star Force 3 is just so good.
Oh right, yeah, Prof. Remind me at some point to yell at Tofu to go find the mobile games again.
I mean, he tried decently hard.
Yeah, he bought a lot of phones.
I'm aware.
Yeah, he's aware.
I'm just saying, Tofu gets kind of lazy. He probably went through half of the phones and stopped.
No.
No, I don't think so. I'm pretty
Have
sure he
you
went
been
through
to
all
his house and seen how he acts?
Nid, it's because
He's kind of lazy.
cool.
Black End Galaxy does look better.
It does, but I hate the way that the English voice actor says Black End Galaxy.
I love the way that he says Black End Galaxy. We're an inbox.
Black End.
Black End
Galaxy.
It's so good.
And then it's like, this is the only time I'll ever use this phrase. But, and then the way the Japanese voice actor says it is, I believe, has the kids say raw.
It's raw.
Yeah.
Alright, can someone clip that
Black
kid saying
Angle.
that so I could torture him with it?
Yeah, the Japanese one's really good for sure. To be fair, the Red Guy Eraser one's still kind of bland. It's not like meme worthy as Black End Galaxy is in English, but like Red Guy Eraser's just Red Gaia Eraser.
Red Gaia Eraser.
It's so bland.
Black End Galaxy is pretty cool.
I'm a fan of red lasers and explosions, so
I like it literally nuking the entire field.
I mean, causing a giant black hole to spawn is, and then slicing it in half is also kind of sick.
Like the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh yeah, to give some context what we're doing, that old man apparently won't tell us anything, and after we check his transit, he
Yeah, he's
mentions he
lost.
loves the tea.
He claims he's lost his memory, and in order to jog it, he requires some tea from this chip seller person. His name escapes me. Ken?
Ken Souther,
Yeah, Ken Suta.
the man, the myth, the legend. Yeah, so this old man is apparently an old co-worker of Aaron, who used to work on the space station that your father went up in. By the way, you can see Geo smiling again.
Mm-hmm. Vaguely every, like, few frames.
Yeah, I know.
Mashing in this game is pretty fast.
But yeah, so basically you have to talk to him. He's like vaguely saying something about the so something vague about like something that happened that day. And so you check his transit, see his message, it's just like, oh, I want some tropical tea. So you give him some tropical tea and bribe him into telling you that he has some data about the location of a part of the space station that fell back to Earth. So he doesn't remember where it is because his name, by the way, in English is I forgot.
What?
Why did I have to come back to that bad pun? Man,
Well, 90% of the names in Star Force are just puns.
Oh, they're really bad.
I just
puns.
remembered one. Shoutouts to my boy Quiero Morcard.
Now,
Wait, what?
Quiero Mocat.
You didn't know that?
What game was this?
Star Force
this
1.
one,
Star Force 1.
there's a kid named that who has a side quest where he wants you to get him a Sonya card.
I
No,
don't remember
that's in
this.
Star Force 3 where that guy exists.
Oh, yeah, okay.
but
No,
this
he
one wants you to get like
cards.
some battle cards, yeah.
Yeah, no,
I mean, with a name like Quiero More Cards, I assumed it was battle card related.
I mean, the guy who you get the RC copter from earlier in the run is named Chase Wind.
yeah, Chase Win. The fat woman outside of the shop is named Roly Poly.
It's fine.
Very
They just
annoying.
took enough in the Ace Attorney games.
Yeah.
And they even point out the kind of puns in Geo and Luna's name in the game, in the story itself. They're just like, literally, Geo calls her a satellite, like the moon,
Mm-hmm.
and he refers to himself as the Earth.
Yeah, which is
How
obviously an
full
English
of
only
stuff can
thing
you be?
since he's not called Geo in Japanese.
Yeah, because the Japanese, he's based on a car.
Yeah, Subaru. Is it Subaru Hoshikawa? I
Yes.
forget.
Yeah.
Hoshikawa Subaru. He is the world. God dang it.
Ah,
Oh.
Have to examine the thing we just picked up from the satellite. That's a moth from the satellite. Get out of here! Get out! From the satellite thing. Oh my god! I'm sorry. Somebody else say it. I'm fighting.
I got it.
I'm
Yeah,
fist
so,
fight. I'm going to kill this moth with my fists. Be right back.
yeah, so the old man said he hid the data on where the piece of the space station is located. It's somewhere somewhere related to one of his old associates. So you just assume Mr. Boreal. So you go there, get the data, and you have to read it to see where the location of the space station is, and it's like hidden under a bunch of trash or something like that, or a bunch of rubbish or something like that. So you got to go over to this land. You got to use the shovel man card to dig up some stuff.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. I assume you've dealt with the moth.
I don't know. I punched really hard. And my hand hurts, and I don't see the moth anywhere. So probably.
Damn, dude.
for this
That kid's
part,
raw. Punching mobs? Hell yeah.
for this part, you actually have the card selected on the top screen.
Yeah, starting now, you have to have the card selected by using the select button to swap the top screen over to it, and then you can actually
This
use.
is the most pointless thing in the game.
You-
Probably.
There's a fun thing about this one is that it's like, you know, that little lever you have to turn. Like the other one, you have to turn it in a specific way to move the backhoe in a certain direction. This one, you just have to turn it to a side. It could go
It
left.
doesn't matter
it could
which
go
direction.
right. It's also
They
time.
make Shovel Man look so freaking cool.
Wrong? He's probably the best looking one.
He actually does look pretty sick.
Why is that so funny to me?
Because he's being wasted.
I kind of like the little helicopter man.
What, Color Man? That absolute loser.
Does he have a cool skull?
Propeller Man's pretty cool.
I want to bully him.
Aircon Man. Not
Shoutouts to
Thermo Man,
Rockman
excuse me.
Forte.
Yeah, Icon Man's his Japanese name.
Good old Rockman and Forte, something, 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 something. I can't read Japanese nor pronounce it. For the one
Challenges from the future.
And so now we're beginning the classic refight the bosses part of the Mega Man game.
Double Man Wayne ended up starring in his own game.
Yuri do the double transport.
Oh,
There's a double transform.
Yeah, if he were on Dragon, he could star break using Dragon if he's already transformed with the wave scanner.
yeah. If I'm using a trans of the same one, I can just go into that same form.
It doesn't do anything but get rid of your status effect, as far as I know.
Oh, then that's kind of useless.
Yeah.
It's like if you're trapped in a bubble, it frees you from it. That's about it. Or paralyzed. It's funny.
Talk to mom.
I feel like a lot of the Star Force dev team is Battle Network dev members. I mean, I'd assume so. It's just like a sequel. It's the same timeline.
I wonder what gave that away.
Yeah, Lan is in Star Force 2. Mega Man's in Star Force 1.
Yeah,
Okay.
30-year-old, 12-year-old.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I got that.
Talk to mom. And for the final time, we need to go back to Vista Point. Be emo, but not really.
Man, I mentioned it last marathon, I think, but it's still so funny to me as they like how they removed Vista Point in the other games. It's like the most important locations Gio's character.
Yep.
They replaced it with a roof.
They replaced it with the school roof. Star Force 2 just straight up doesn't exist in any capacity.
When in doubt, get removed.
Okay.
You okay, Eurasia?
Yeah, just getting the wave scanner back on.
Gio's just staring intently into his friend's faces.
He's staring
thinking
into his
every
friend's
so
face.
I
His
mean-
2 friends and Zach.
Yeah, Zach's not a friend.
Zach's
Yeah.
friends.
It's okay. Zach's so small he wasn't even in his peripheral vision.
Zach
anyway.
is the Chisao of Star Force.
Good comparison.
Don't go that far. At least Giselle didn't literally try to get Gio like in trouble purposely.
Alright.
Look, I want both of them to get hit by cars. They're the same character.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Okay, wish scanner's back in. Sorry about that.
They wanted to break it down in Star Force 1, but this kid kept going up there every day.
It's annoying because I have to unscrew it. That's the only pain about this thing. But we are good to go. I just really want to have it for the final battle.
Coming up to the end.
Yeah, I really wanted to have it for the final battle.
Being able to do you're able to do some really funny stuff on the final boss. If
If I get the stuff.
yeah, I'm hoping that are you gonna try to do the animation thing? Are you gonna try and kill him in phase 1? I mean.
Yeah, I'm gonna try my dang hardest to do it.
He's gonna get 3 Leo Kingdom GXs again.
That causes iframes.
Should check out that share card.
Why it adds 25 damage?
Giselle absolutely does help the antagonist.
If I had a third Leo brother, I could probably get it up to like 35 or something like that.
Rip Mr. Boreal, by the way.
Yeah.
R.I.P. To our
Yeah,
good friend.
yeah, seeing him again.
Well, I can't believe he died. Such a good character.
Please ignore this visual bug right here where you see him again.
Gio's hallucinating.
He's
Don't worry about it.
It's the start of the Star Force 2 first scenario with ghosts.
Shiso was evil, yeah. He really did mess up. He was mean.
Yeah, dude,
I mean, he literally.
is evil.
You could argue he did help the antagonist about an hour
the
before.
reason Duo came to Earth.
I mean, yeah, you could take it that way. More evil people, the more reason Duo has to go there to nuke the planet. And on top of that, he made Red Sun slug.
Next up, we're showing off Keyman again.
Nice, bro.
My favorite design, Keyman.
But I still don't understand why the code is what it is.
You know, every time I see Keyman, I just can't help him so much just going, duh.
He looks like an
Constantly.
obese. He looks like an obese Mr. Mime in a costume.
Who?
An obese
Kid.
Mr. Mime in a costume.
Wow.
Alright, kid, can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Every
maybe.
time, oh no, wait, yeah, we do pass one. So whenever Eurasia goes through a thing, I'm gonna need you to go whoosh.
Okay, I can do that.
Cool.
I mean, I'm gonna be 2 seconds delayed.
Say it 2 seconds sooner.
I'll try. Whoosh.
Yes. And so now, these are the best comps. Just skip over and have the puzzle already memorized, because honestly, a lot of them are pretty obvious what they are.
Those brother cards are black. There's brother cards. I don't know if they will have a black background. There's 3 of them though. Now for the classic boss rush, where we skip the entirety of the dungeon. We know the puzzle. Well, Eurasia does anyway.
And my favorite part was when we fought Cygnus Wing first.
Man, how much damage is that? 60. 780 damage? What the heck?
It would be nice if I got my brothers, both of them with Leo Kingdom. If I had that, I could just swipe in a paralyze all card. It makes all cards paralyzed.
Oh, jeez.
Here, Geo starts conveniently running out of oxygen, even though the space station's been up here for ages.
Well, if the carbon scrubbers don't have to be used if there's no carbon going through.
Well, this is science mumbo jumbo. He can't breathe the good air, so he makes more of the good air with an aircon.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I like that the air just effectively comes from nowhere.
Or he just makes it like colder, or whatever, doesn't he? Oh no, he
No.
uses the air thing.
He
Yeah,
literally blows air out.
yeah, he blows air. He
More
has
He
an
just
wait,
creates oxygen.
if they can make Navi cards that can create infinite amounts of air, oh man,
Kid, don't
they
think
have
about it.
some great technology.
Wait, why would breathing even matter? Does he wave change, idiot?
Because he
can
needed
get
to
the
move the
wave
thing
hole.
in the way before he could get to the wave hole.
Jump over it, idiot!
Oh no! That hurt.
These magic crystal guys are really annoying.
Even worse that he was behind a dang rock.
They always hide behind something if they have the ability to. This one's hard to know unless you've got it memorized.
Got it memorized?
How did I know someone was gonna make that joke?
Look, it was either gonna be him or me.
Yeah. Sorry.
I have another friend who makes that joke all the time. Not even being prompted.
Is it rain?
Yes.
Nobody axes Axel. Got it memorized?
Got it memorized.
That's such a good line.
The way Rain says it is rather even worse.
It is.
Got it memorized.
Got it memorized. It's not even anything like the original quote.
Nothing Rain quotes anything like the original. He doesn't even say the thing correctly.
Don't forget his original quote was committed to memory.
Yup. Pen of Memories is so good.
Yeah, I didn't realize how different it was from the PS2 game.
Man, I'm mad they didn't keep that in.
No! Darn it, I missed him.
The best.
Scroll back to this.
Scrolling all the way back through because you can't go. You can only go one direction around these.
Yo, fine, it's fine. Prof is gonna make it a wheel.
Wait,
You just select from-
what's my time, guys?
Oh,
What's
no,
my
wait,
time,
that'd
guys?
actually be pretty cool. Yeah. I'm gonna say a little over 3 hours. I don't know. I gotta watch an ad real quick.
Your time? It's 3:11.
3:11? I figured. Alright, that's not... Actually, yeah, it's not terrible. What was my goal?
3:10.
320,
Okay.
310. Never mind, they did the thing.
Ah, so... oh, boy.
It is officially 3:20. What I said is technically a lie.
It's fine. It's fine.
The stream cannot prove me wrong.
Just pulling it.
Cannot agree with my statement.
Dang it.
Delete the button.
Yeah, those guys are really annoying. Basically can't hit him with Leo Kingdom. It's out of the 12 damage.
What? He has 1 HP? Are you kidding me?
I don't think Battle Network or Star Force hold up any better than one another, I guess. Both hold up fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they're both still pretty good games.
Different.
So, Prof, you're gonna add, hey, kid, you forgot your wishes?
Whoosh.
Thank you.
Whoosh.
So, Prof, you're gonna add New Game Plus to DX, right?
Tell me what shape this is. I dare anyone to tell me what shape that is.
It's a square.
That shape? That looks kind of like
Yes! Finally!
Scales?
I can do it.
You're a liar. Looks like a lasso.
a lasso with 2 ends to it?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
really bad one.
It was a messed up lasso.
He wasn't a good Boy Scout.
Jeez, so much damage. With those air spreads.
Yeah, they both do 450.
900 damage.
That's why I honestly rather have one Leo Kingdom and both Air Spreaders so I can kill Andromeda instantly.
So fun fact about Cygnus and Labor in these comps, they did not originally have front-facing sprites, so they were too lazy to implement them. So they just don't have them. Even though they're supposed to be facing you, they just look like they're facing away from you in these comps.
I mean, BN1 started everything. Like, I will forgive BN1 simply because it started it. Despite all the flaws BN1 has.
Man, time to do another puzzle.
Oh man, it's gonna be tough.
The touchscreen, look at that. Look at this puzzle.
Boom.
Okay, this one, this constellation doesn't make any sense to me.
Thank you.
Whoosh.
I'm completely immersed in Star Force. Thank you, kid.
No problem.
This one looks like a. This one looks like a freaking octopus to me.
This one, I'm pretty sure they were just like taking.
I don't know how this is supposed to be a snake.
because they were just doing whatever.
Looks more like a snail, if anything, with like a giant shell on it. But oh hey, you can turn Ice Stage into something interesting.
Yep.
I saw you do that earlier, but it didn't even occur to me.
Yep, because it counts as ice.
And now she is dead. The break
Big
time
time
bomb.
bomb.
I feel like the snakes are gonna break it.
Nah, it
Has
has
a
more
lot
than
of
enough
HP.
Yeah, it has a lot.
Shoutouts to Pegasus Magic getting countered by that.
And next up is the final boss. Fun fact.
I like how the credit shows how those the puzzles are supposed to look like the bosses,
Yep.
and it's just a joke.
It's just bad most of the time. Fun fact about this comp, or this part of the game: if you make a save file before this point, you, like for example at the start of the game, the second you can get the title screen icon on that save file, and therefore access deep space very early on into the run. Because that's the only thing that lets you trigger deep space, is having the title screen icon, and you're not forced to save before doing this part.
Yeah, you're not forced to save, so you can go to the post game from the start of the game. It's pretty bizarre.
That's interesting.
I sorta did that when I was a kid. I forgot. It was right before the space station stuff. I forgot to save after that, so I did all of the game, and then it sent me back before the space station.
This black hole.
I just did the post game instead.
I totally have not done the thing in a run on really, really longathon.
I was there for it.
Where I saved just before the hardest fight in the game with the triple jammer 3s. And then didn't save before the final boss and got sent back. And I had deep space unlocked, but I had to replay through the next hour of the game just to redo all of the space station comp stuff for card.
And this is
Card
the final
acquisition.
boss, Andromeda. You can do a lot of goofy stuff with Andromeda just because of how his phase change was.
Yeah, so basically at half health, he will phase change into, oh god, let's do it? Is this enough?
I am saving it.
Yeah, we got it. It's fine. I feel like maybe getting rid of the attack was 10, but
Whatever, at least I'll get to see his
50,
second form.
900, 1300. You have 1300 damage at the moment if you buff up.
What are these share styles by the chips?
They'll wait a little bit longer. If I could just get my GX, that would be enough.
A fire card draw basically does it.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, if you have brothers on air the same card in their folder, they power up the card.
I think that's it. All I'll say is you should probably use that last to avoid iframe issues.
How do you get those on your ships? Just Rodden uses real brothers.
Alright,
they're using real brothers.
I'm gonna use the white capsule thing.
Oh, you're gonna do that next turn? Okay. So now all of his cards have been buffed up with Paralysis Plus. So everything will not cause iframes. And so Andromeda transforms normally at half health, which would be 1250. But pretty sure he has enough damage to just straight up.
Oh, okay. I just have to quickly.
Yeah, just use the Gemini Spark, I think, and you're good.
Just spam it, you got this.
Yeah, you got it. You can just use that, and... Okay, so, Andromeda is dead. However, Andromeda can't die in this form, so Andromeda's just gonna do something. Just transform. By the way, time is not yet. And then instantly blow up.
Oh yeah, Dash Speed. I don't have Dragon Sky GX. Trust me, I've been trying to get that card forever. It's the one card I really want.
I can't believe you killed Prof like that.
Alright, so time will be right when he steps close to the warp, the wave hole. Yeah, right as the cutscene activates for the wave hole. So coming up soon.
Time.
Nice. Well done.
Went the wrong way.
I was panicking!
You're right, you gotta get out fast. GG.
That could have gone better, but I finally got that. I finally got that on stream though. I killed him in the first phase.
Yeah, so that's one of the few times we've ever been able to show that on stream, so it's really cool.
No.
Yeah, so he's using on the air, so he's just connecting locally with other DSs around him.
Yeah, Star Force 1 is the only game that had this feature, that connecting to your friends. If you have the same cards in your folder, it makes the cards in your folder stronger too.
Very nice, Tara. Very nice. Good goal update. Good. Always underestimate.
Wow, what a very specific goal.
You should just notice how long the game's gonna take him, that's all. These are also the only credits that you can speed up by holding the A or B button, or any button, actually.
The only one that has music in Star Wars 2.
That would have really helped in Star Wars 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something something DX something something insert me here.
That Andromeda constellation and the Leo one kind of looking backwards.
That Leo one is the worst. Nobody can tell me otherwise.
It's just like, what? Only 36 standard and 1 giga.
Dude, what a legend.
Scanning cards doesn't count to your library either. They really stopped that for some reason.
And so that was
Yep,
Star
that
Force
was
1 Leo.
Star Force 1 with, you know, a bunch of extra stuff.
Showing the power of friendship and money.
Indeed. Yeah, place you must return. The credit seems great.
Oh, that was a lot of fun. Thanks for joining me, guys.
No problem.
No problem.
Anytime.
So coming up next is well, what we kept memeing about Prof 9's DX Star Force 1 patch, so more Star Force 1. That'll come up after intermission. So I guess whenever you're ready to transition.
Eurasia, do you have anything else you want to say?
Thank you for letting me be a part of this. Thank you to my fellow commentators who helped make this funny and very entertaining. And especially to Rish.
That's
Rish
his
was
Twitch
very...
channel, I think.
Especially
That's not
Rish.
his Twitch channel. Ignore that.
No.
Don't
Kid.
click that. Don't
Kid.
click that.
Yeah,
Don't know what that is.
That's
Don't
not
click
me. That's not me.
that. Underscore M, right?
It's
I think so.
Yeah, I have an underscore. Yeah, I have an underscore.
Imagine having an underscore in your name.
There we go. That's right.
It's the only way. It's the only way. All right. Hopefully, people watching this run, well, got a refresh on how Star Force operates. So the changes are a little more apparent.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Till next
I
time,
guess
guys.
Till like 10 minutes. See you all soon.